We're back now for the 48th episode of the Puff Puff Pass podcast. I'm Scoop Dizzle.
I'm Dan Ganja.
Yo, we got fucking everybody here, really. But the guest for the week, though, is, FrankieOG.
FrankieOG.
Yo, what's the deal?
In the place to be.
Yes, sir. What's the deal, man? Much love. I appreciate y'all having me on the show, man. For real.
Welcome
I
to
appreciate the
Puff.
juice you dropped off, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out my dog, Doski.
Yeah, no, real shit.
Man.
What the fuck?
He,
Came in and blessed us.
Yeah, bro. He medicates his own Kool-Aids. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean? He's from Inglewood and shit, so he came from the hood. So his thing was like, let me bring back something that's like nostalgic to him and that's different that he hadn't seen, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of the stuff you see infused nowadays is kind of like higher end, high scale shit, you know what I mean? So he's like, fuck it, let me show you how to make some good ass Kool-Aid and medicate it.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Yeah,
So
no,
what-
shout out to
yeah, I
you.
was
Shout
gonna
out
say,
to everybody.
Yeah, shout out to Gas Factory. That's who supplied it, man.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Gas
What else
Factory.
did you drop off? Because you gave us this and you
I
gave
dropped off
everybody
some
else.
edibles for you guys. Some of those.
Arson got some edibles.
Yeah. I'll make sure everybody
you know
gets
what I'm
some
saying?
before we get out of here.
FrankieOG came through like Santa Claus, bro.
You know the
Just
deal.
gifted
Real.
everybody.
God.
He was like, "Oh, y'all hosting? I got something for y'all." I was like, "Hold on, nigga, I'm hosting too."
Yeah, I got something for you too, man. I got something for you too.
Yeah, Arson pulled up. Arson, shout out to King Arson.
King
Arson
Arson
himself.
What's good?
Hey.
Got the wizard sticks ready.
We got
Yeah.
noises.
Noises.
Yes, sir.
The
You
one
know
and
it.
only.
You know it.
Godfather Rito's here.
Godfather.
Yes, sir. Hello to my people.
And you already know Batman's in the room somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, outside around the table somewhere. We're outside this one. Cold as a motherfucker.
Batman.
Use that.
Yo, but fuck it.
I'm good. Thank you.
Before
Thank you.
we even get into this shit, let's just kill the real heavy, hard work right now. A little words from our sponsors.
Just get rid of all the ones. Let's just do some new shit. Just get rid of all that shit. Visit nrvs.shop today to get all your latest Intervision apparel. Use promo code RICHMINDS, all caps, $ at the end, no space, and receive 15% off your next purchase. Shout out to Intervision Apparel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
Shout out Intervision Apparel. That's our
Hell yeah.
official sponsor. Quick birthday shout out to SP. It's her birthday today.
Yo.
She's having a great time.
She probably is, man.
I know
probably
she is. She's out drinking. She hadn't invited me, but we got the pod tonight. So we here with FrankieOG. We
yeah.
turning up. We turning up
Happy
for her. We
birthday.
smoking that
Happy
big
birthday.
Kush.
Yeah, I got a big blunt right here, bro, for you.
Hey, for real, he's not lying. That shit's crazy. Looks like a motherfucking King Kong finger or some shit, bro. I don't know.
Damn, I'm gonna say my blunt. Niggas, I just look around the table, niggas lighting up and shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I was just feeling like, man, I feel like we gonna get high as fuck today. I was like, I got a gang of
That was the
backwoods.
purpose. Oh, yeah.
Got some Kush. We all came through with the Kush.
Fuck it,
Hell
though.
yeah, we got to do what we do.
Let's just do it like we do every other week. Yo, Dan, how was your week, man? Let's catch up a bit.
All right. Shit. Busy week, man, as usual, Same shit with me. I feel like I said the same shit every podcast, but that's real shit. Got a lot of shit going on with the team. We had a few studio sessions this week, had a few meetings this week. Shout out to everybody, man. Rich Minds, BTM, everybody. Noises just dropped a music video. I'll let him talk about that. We got Count Your Blessings on the way, coming December 10th. Rich Minds, Blossom Records. Shout out to King Arson. Everybody that played their part, you know what I'm saying? It's a team effort.
It's coming out, my nigga. Leave me alone. It's not my fault.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's coming out finally.
Fuck, I feel like I'm missing a lot of shit, but
What happened? We had a session for Sideways
Right.
on Saturday.
that's right.
okay.
BTM session on this past Saturday at the Control Room Studio. Shout out to everybody, man. Lano, everybody that pulled up. V, he was here in spirit. Played a bunch of shit. Noise was here. The whole 3 block was in formation almost. You know what I'm saying? Monte pulled
Monte
up.
was here.
He was here for the weekend. It's always good to see Monte. He's always working. He motivates me just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He's always working. So good energy to be around.
Hey, Bate, I got that big cover for you, my nigga. I ain't forgetting about you.
Hey, we need that.
Covered.
Hey, we need that. Big moves coming. I don't want to say it, but big moves coming from Monte Montana. We locked in a lot of key features that he wanted, and it's all coming to fruition right now.
Yeah,
So
that mix
yeah.
coming. I'm working on that mix tomorrow.
yeah, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of everybody. You know what I'm saying? The whole team is moving.
It's good to hear, man. I like to hear that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's love here. So I feel like I'm missing a lot of shit.
Dan, what
what
was
up?
your favorite meal you had this week? You say you forgetting something. What was your favorite meal you had this
My
week?
favorite meal,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Probably I had a bean and cheese burrito right here at motherfucking Tacos Guillo up the street. I was,
Hey,
Bro, sometimes I don't really be-
classic though.
right. I gotta work on my eating habits. I don't have a good eating schedule. I'm always on the go, but like I'll snack a little bit, and you know I'm heavy on my drinks. I drink a lot of water. The guys know I drink a lot of water. I I try to get shakes or all that bullshit.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, bro. In the morning, just start your day off with a smoothie.
Right, there you
pack
go.
that shit down like, bro, you could throw all types of different fruits together,
Hell yeah.
bro. That shit, bro, I fuck with smoothies every
man.
morning, bro.
I've been on the like fresh pressed juices because like
That's
smoothie
right.
is a little too heavy for me. I'm not a breakfast nigga. Smoothie be a little too heavy.
But the
I always
fresh
be making it
juice
too
is the
big of a
best, though.
smoothie.
Yeah.
So you
Right.
feel me? I give me a little raspberry, strawberry, apple,
Yeah.
fresh juice, orange, carrot, spinach, fresh juice, whatever they got. That's
Yeah, all
cracking.
that good shit.
Yeah, because then even with that, like you said, you're on the go all the time. I feel that, bro. I'll be on the go like that too. So sometimes my eating habits aren't the best, and
Right.
sometimes I gotta like kind of just be like, I can't be as choosy as I want to be some days because like we at the studio over here, so we're like, fuck it, the homies like, let's just go here. I'm not gonna be like, nah. So like,
Right.
starting your day off with that fruit and a lot of water, it just gets your system
body
going
ready,
correct
yeah.
and right. So like
Right.
the rest of the day, like even if you do eat something that's not that good, you started the engine off correctly. It's
Nah, I
running
feel
right.
that.
You know what I'm saying? And you drink a lot of water, so
Yeah.
that's key right there, bro.
Hey, I'm big on that. Like I said, the guys
Nah,
know.
don't praise the nigga. Look, I'm looking at his gallon right now. This nigga,
That's
he
a
ain't
new
even-
one.
He ain't even at a quarter
That's a new
through,
one.
nigga.
You weren't here for the other one. That's a new one. But nah, like I said, a lot of moves being made, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the squad, Rich Minds,
Hey.
BTM, Blossom. Shit is moving. Shout out to the Puff Pass podcast. You know, Arson got the Twitch shit going. Like we moving, bro. A lot of
Hey
shit
man,
happening.
speaking about the Twitch shit, we had to take yesterday or Wednesday off, man. RP Young Dolph.
Man.
I just didn't feel like going on Twitch, killing and stabbing a bunch of niggas.
Nah.
You feel me? Had to take the day off for Young Dolph, man.
Yeah, man.
Had to
RIP.
put some peace in the air.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Send some positive energy out. And yeah, man, rest in peace, Young Dolph.
Yes,
Right.
love,
Yo,
man.
Dog,
King
for
Arson,
real.
don't stop though, man. How was your week, bro? Outside of that.
I ain't gonna lie, man, that dog shit fucked up the whole week.
Oh shit.
I ain't gonna lie. But you know, man, I'm gonna try to keep it positive. We all here, man, some good energy today. With,
Right.
You know, the day after the shit happened. So, and nigga, I don't want to be one of them niggas that they be like, oh man, these niggas be acting weird when celebrities pass. Y'all like you know them. But nah, man, you gotta realize like some people we grew up with these people, or we do music. So some of these people got an impact on us that
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
that's lasting. You know what I mean? Yeah. And man, it's just you can feel sad for a tragedy that happened, my nigga. You don't gotta feel weird or feel like you like you on a nigga's sack because you showing love because they had their life taken. You feel me?
Bro, he was worldwide. He made impacts everywhere, and he wasn't just somebody that did music, bro. It was like deeper than that shit, bro. He was really helping his community out, like
Yeah, that part.
helping his old high schools out, like really giving families meals on Thanksgivings, and like you know what I'm saying, supporting local businesses and
Right.
He
shit.
gave old girl her business like failed during the pandemic. He gave her that Lambo.
And she
Then
sold it.
Yeah, he was like, "Get your money.
Get your money.
Get paid."
Yeah, get paid. Literally, yeah.
That's what he told her. Get paid.
That's some hustle. That's you know what I'm saying. So it's just like their impacts are deeper than music, and that's what people don't understand. You know what I mean? They're not just rappers.
They're people too, you feel me? Yo, but outside of that, Frankie, how was your week, bro? What's
FrankieOG.
What's the week in the life of FrankieOG? my
Man, this
Lot of
week
Kush.
this week was hella busy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I would say the week started off on like Saturday this past weekend.
Right.
I shout out to the All Black podcast out
All
in
Black podcast.
Yeah, my
What up,
dog.
Tony? What up, Earl?
So did that. Right after that, shout over to my boy Nug Life Studio. You know what I'm saying? Got ready for the next day because that next day we had a video shoot with Papa J. Ruiz. He flew out from Colorado and shit. We got
Okay.
that video shoot cracking. We had like 4 locations, bro. Started in Malibu.
I actually did see on your Instagram you were posting that shit.
from Malibu to Beverly Hills.
That trip
back-
alone took 48 minutes.
What? Man.
Yeah, for real, huh?
It was kind of
Shit
cool.
2 miles away.
Yeah, because then like when we got to the first spot in Malibu, it was kind of a hike up in the hills and shit
okay.
up there. So it was kind of cool, you know, the spot that we found and shit. So, yeah, that happened, and then Monday I was in the studio all day with like Papa J and Nug Life and shit,
Right.
and then we took them back to the airport. They flew back. I came back in the lab, and then I was just locked in like that night, and the next day with Nugs, I came back to the IE yesterday. Got ready for today,
Man.
and we here today, man. Just keeping it
man.
moving.
Hey, love to hear it, bro.
Yeah,
Love to hear all
So
the
it was a
all the
busy week.
progression, man.
Yeah, but it was beautiful though. We got a lot of shit done this week. Bro.
Right.
It was really progressive. I'm like, damn, it's already Thursday. Like, what the fuck?
That's how it be when you moving, bro. you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So keep that shit going. Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Now, I
Love
got
to hear
something to
it.
say about the IE too, man. All the LA niggas talking shit about the IE. Stay your asses in the LA. It's a little crowded out there now, my nigga. Y'all done seen them prices. Y'all niggas stay your ass out right out here in LA and have fun out here,
IE,
paying
baby.
$5,000 a month for a little New York studio. And niggas living at a 3,800 acre mansion, nigga, for $200 in the IE.
And we got mad love in the IE. Pomona's, hey, the 909 show is mad love. So shout out to the 909. Shout out to, that's why when I'm out there, we're gonna see what's up with the Green Factory. We're gonna have to see what's good.
Yeah.
You know what
I've
I'm
been there
saying?
before. It's solid.
Okay.
God damn. All
There it
right.
is.
Well, shit, yo. Godfather, how was your week, man?
Rito.
Oh man, nigga been hella busy. You same story. Just got my new apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, bro.
Hey,
Thank you.
That's a
bro,
big
hold
move,
on.
bro.
Let me just get you the...
Yeah.
My man.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Shit. You know, still taking care of my puppy.
Right, Zoo.
Professional mess maker.
Hey,
But
at least he's a professional, right?
hey, you know, he good at something.
Right.
I talked to my mans, told him we gotta find something else he good at. But
Hey, start growing Instagram. Right. You should have started him on Instagram when he was a puppy.
You have been Insta Dog famous.
it's hard to take pictures of that nigga though. He all black.
Hey, man, black skin be flourishing with the flash on. You catch them eyes glowing in the corner or something.
But yeah, man,
Hey, he be
that's,
popping on
that's my
Instagram,
life
though.
right now.
That's your life
Working
right
every
now. I feel
day,
you.
same shit.
All right. Well, shit.
Godfather. Good seeing you, bro. It's good seeing everybody here, for
Right.
real.
Seeing y'all
Right.
too.
Fly, tap in with us, bro, because you had a pretty busy week yourself, right?
Yeah, man.
How was your
Gorgeous.
week, man?
Shit.
Bro. I started my rollout for the Count Your Blessings project.
That's right.
So
I forgot we
started
went
that. Yeah, started that.
Hell yeah.
Title page, you know, commercial, and the video today. So I'm excited to, you know, like release and drop, you know, everything else that's coming. That's as far as music. As far as school, I finished the final this past week. So
Okay.
I officially only have 9 more classes of college, and then I'm done with that shit.
Okay, congratulations. Hey.
I'll be graduated with my bachelor's for English for secondary education.
That's right.
Hey, so you teaching motherfuckers.
Lit. Big lit.
Teacher Flat.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
Mr. Flat.
And then as far as like my family and shit, Brenda started a new job. I think I mentioned it the last time.
Okay.
I was
Shout
here.
out.
Shout out to her. Yeah.
So I've been stay-at-home dad, and I've been like dropping off the
killing it,
kids.
bruh. Real
I mean,
shit.
I already do that, drop off the kids and shit. But now I just have Zeke all day with me and
Right.
shit.
Hey, Zeke is good company.
Right.
You feel me?
It's fun, man.
And then
He was here at the studio also.
Right. He loves the studio.
bruh, he loves the studio. Every day he like, we going to the studio?
You already know.
I'm like, nah, I don't know about today. But yeah, man, just trying to hold everything down, bro. You know, continuing to push that narrative. We had the meeting today earlier for the 3-block coalition that we're forming.
Yes, sir. That's coming.
So we got a new project in the midst, and a new group, and new ideas, new everything on the horizon. So yeah, man, when we come in proper, bro, 2022 is gonna be a lit year.
Right.
No, niggas, I know that's a cliche thing that people always say and shit.
Nah,
But
it's
I
gonna be lit for real.
Yeah, I think that, you know, we've been really on our groundhog shit, really been working, and I think it's gonna show, you
Definitely.
know, next year. So yeah, bro,
Okay.
that's my week.
Yeah, no, hey, it's a full ass week.
Yeah,
It's a
bro.
full ass week. Yo, that was way better than my week though.
Scoop Dizzle, what's popping? What's popping with you?
Bruh, just the same bullshit. Worked all week. Traffic in LA is the worst. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man,
Hey, what's good with traffic starting at 3 o'clock?
I don't even know, man.
3
But I'm really
It be starting like that.
because I be there.
And more 5 o'clock.
Not even
That's
that.
where you at.
Yes,
Now
that's what
where
I'm
at.
saying. I got some traffic at 2.
I was
You feel
just
me?
gonna say,
1:30. It was just light, like, bruh.
Yeah.
If
You
you're
ain't
trying to have a smooth sail in LA, man, you got to be on that freeway by 11:30,
Early.
12
Yes, sir.
o'clock.
You got to be on
You
the freeway
understand.
between 10:30 and 12.
Not even because like you got to wait a little bit after the 10 o'clock hour because people still trying to get into work. People still getting late to work.
Right.
I'm telling you that 11 o'clock, 11:30, get on the road and get out of there.
Please.
I'm telling you, it never
That's the
fails.
gap
because,
right
like,
there.
I be up at Nug Life's studio line. He's in Koreatown.
Oh, shit.
I'm in Riverside,
Oh, yeah.
bro. So like when I come down here, I kind of just make it a camp out. I'll stay for a couple of days or whatever, and then one morning I'll just be like, 10:30. I got all my
gotta go.
shit packed. All right, let's hit the road.
Right.
It's smooth, bro. So
I'll pass that one.
yeah.
Okay.
It all depends on which way you going too, because
Yep.
whatever side of the freeway you on, it's always the fucked up side.
Exactly.
Then the other side, you be like, damn,
I should be going that way,
going
right?
that way.
That's funny,
But yeah,
bro.
nah,
That's the truth, though, sometimes.
Outside of that, though, I just got back from Vegas too, so
I know, how was
that shit
Vegas?
was weird as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was crowded.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
because
it was like a regular fucking Vegas.
Yeah, because it was fucking that shit.
That music
shit.
festival.
Oh,
yeah,
What was
Vegas.
it called? Like 2 days in
Day
Vegas.
in
Something like
Vegas.
that.
Yeah,
I was like,
Day
man,
in
why the fuck is
Vegas.
there so many people
Bro,
here,
because
bro?
Days in
That's
Vegas
right.
is happening.
I totally forgot.
Got
That
some
makes
big ass
more
artists
sense,
out there
bro.
too, bro.
And then not just that, but the Raiders were actually playing in Vegas that week.
Oh shit.
They're playing the
They?
Chiefs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they played the Chiefs. That's
Oh, and it was a
pretty big
Chiefs game? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's cracking.
All the casinos had like mixed crowds. I was like, damn, all right. I see y'all. There was like some Cowboy fans here.
Oh, okay.
Some Raider fans there.
You got a little glimpse of like regular life though. How was it?
It was nice. I mean, before mask, it was lovely. You feel me? Like
BM.
2019, it felt like 2019. You feel me? Because before, you know what I'm saying? That's before we had to wear the mask everywhere. We couldn't go places.
Wait, so
you know what I'm saying?
you didn't have to have the mask on?
I mean, you had to have the mask on, but once you got past the
Damn.
fucking initial like door, you could take it off.
What? All right, cool.
The casino, like, yeah, you would have it, but no one's stripping on you having it below your nose type deal. You know what I'm saying? They're a little more lenient. Shit like that.
They're not
Damn.
like looking at you like, hey man,
Yo, your mask,
your
please?
mask,
Come on.
please.
Bro, I'll never forget when they were sweating us in when we were on our flight to New York and shit.
That was wild.
I low key
That shit
be
was
feeling like
annoying.
pressing niggas to wear their mask up because I'm like, nigga, I got my shit on and I gotta wear it. You gotta wear your shit too.
The only time I
You
feel
not
like
special.
pressing a nigga is when he coughing and sneezing and he ain't got a mask.
Yeah.
Bro, I was in
I
Trader
feel you.
Joe's. There was a lady in there. She touched every piece of bread, nigga, and only took one loaf.
Wow.
Like she was,
Wow.
she bought some
Right.
sourdough, my nigga. She was touching the brioche, the
Sprinkling her
cinnamon
germs
bread,
all
all
over.
this shit.
Nah.
What is you doing?
Oh,
Arson don't like that shit. Don't
Right,
be touching
at
all
all.
the bread.
Don't touch
She
the
was
bread.
squeezing them, my nigga.
Oh,
like,
like-
it was low key weird. Like,
fucking 'em
you know, how
up.
some people got weird like fetishes, like they like the
Right.
smell of gas and shit like that. I feel like she liked the way bread felt. She was just in there filling up on all
medicine
the.
ball.
Yeah.
That's annoying. That's kind of
I
like,
used to love the smell of gasoline. I don't know why.
Nah, what used to
Yeah,
get
you know-
me was a pine saw, my
There
nigga.
it
Smell of
is.
Pine
I
saw,
used
that
to
shit
love
fire.
the pine-
touching back on the lady
Yeah.
squeezing the bread, I kind of feel like that's like when somebody grabs my butt and like breaks the nug or like squeezes that shit really hard. That shit would bug me. That's crazy.
I
Like,
grabbed-
bro, what's going on?
I was in the back of the store. I grabbed so deep in the aisle, my nigga, like to get to the neck. Man.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck.
I was deep in that shit.
Yeah, no.
That's dope though.
But outside of that, bro, I almost won 5,000. I was like
Ooh, I
2
was just
games
about to
short
ask.
from a 7-game parlay. man.
Yeah, I was.
Man.
You didn't consult with me, nigga.
I really didn't.
Because I would have told you
I really
not to
didn't.
bet against the boys last
I
week.
thought Atlanta was gonna do it, man.
No.
Man,
They had a
Atlanta
good week
sucks.
previous, so I was like, man, let's
bro.
just hope. You feel me? But whatever, man. Whatever.
How much
man.
did you bet?
Man.
$40, but that
But
would
he
have got me
don't-
5,000.
He would've
bet
won
five.
five.
You would have won five.
Yeah,
You
bro.
didn't
Damn
win.
it.
It's
But on that
17 parlay, so all of my teams got to win first off.
Damn.
On that Cowboys bet, that would have been a
God damn
dub, though.
Bro, yeah, nah. That
But
one
you
would've
wouldn't
been.
have won as much as you.
What was
it
the
would've
other
won,
one you
though.
lost?
You would have won like 4 G's.
The other one I lost was the fucking, I think it was the Rams or some shit like that. Like so some other like
Bruh.
underdog trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the win because those
Damn.
odds pay out better. So I was like, fuck it, let's just hope they have a bad game. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't have a bad game.
Bro, I
man.
can't bet. I would feel so
We spanked them
defeated.
niggas, bro. It was like 41-3.
I was really mad, man.
I would be like,
All right, Stephen A was even talking good about the Cowboys.
Bro,
Man,
and that shit never
he
happens,
never
bro.
talks good about the
at all.
Cowboys.
At
Like I
all.
was in Vegas. I was at the slots, nigga. I put $5. I was at the penny slots. I put $5. Lost that shit, and by the time my motherfucking Fat Tuesday was gone, I was like, I'm going back to the room, my nigga.
Man, you sound like
Oh,
my little
five?
brother, bro.
Arson.
I'll be on the tables,
Right.
right?
Oh,
Tables,
I
boy.
can see it in your eyes,
feel
man.
me?
You at the table.
Hey, 20 on black,
That should
nigga.
be
Let me put
hilarious.
5
Okay.
on this.
I would
this,
play
and that.
roulette, I think.
You know
You
what?
feel me? Let's
Red or
go.
black, I feel
That's
like
a
I
better
could do
game,
that.
bro.
I would play roulette.
Y'all want to know something crazy?
What's the deal?
I've never been to Vegas as an adult.
Don't go, bro.
I've never been as
You
an
gonna
adult.
get addicted,
I
bro.
went last-
Don't
I fucking love Vegas.
Bruh.
It depends on what kind of person you are.
I was
because-
just gonna say I don't
Vegas.
have an addicted personality though.
And not even that, like I'm a indoorsy, like I like to kick it at home.
And
smoke
I don't
some
be
dope,
like, yeah,
chill
the
with my
crowds and shit
girl.
that makes me anxious. So
Yeah,
like being in
bro,
a
so-
casino and like and then trying to spend my money and concentrate and win money, like
Like I will go out there, me and
That's
my
the
girls in
challenge.
the casino like at
I feel
1
that
in the
though, right?
morning. You feel me? And no one was really in there. And I went last year during when COVID was like rampant. And there wasn't nobody in Vegas. Like the strip was empty. Like it was tight.
That's what I was expecting
see,
this
I
weekend,
feel
bro.
that's the type of shit I like.
But like,
Man.
like if you going to function, you feel me? Maybe
Right.
if you with the boys, I can see it.
That's different.
But just going like, I just don't see the appeal to like just keep going there. Like with me and my girl, I'd rather go to San Diego, some fly shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
San Francisco.
I was just gonna say the Bay.
The Bay.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere with some water.
Yep.
Yep, feel fresh.
God damn.
You know, I fuck with Laguna Beach because
Laguna?
it's like with no traffic. It's like
Got mad.
Nice
30,
little- yeah.
30 minutes away from
Kush.
Riverside, bro. That shit's cool. You can take the back roads from Riverside up to Laguna.
Man, moving out to the IE and shit, I didn't realize how close niggas were to like not Big Boy or Mount Baldy. Big Boy Mountain. Big Bear.
It's not Kush going around, man.
But nah,
We
man,
hotboxed outside.
we're like 30 minutes away from Mount Baldy.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then
let's go.
fucking
Y'all really close to that
like
shit.
Lake Elsinore. Is it Lake Elsinore?
Yup. Like
Or
R.I.P. to that,
some type
bro.
of lake is right there, nigga.
Arrowhead. I think
Niggas be going riding their jet skis and shit.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize I was that close to that shit.
Yeah.
Ours is
go-
finna
we
buy
gotta
some
go
jet skis
camping.
right now.
Hey, nigga, jet skiing is a blast.
We gotta-
Right?
Yeah, that shit's so fun.
Hey, we got to go camping and we got to go on a group trip to Vegas.
Bro, where's
All right.
Uh-oh.
what's
We need to do the
before
camping thing.
what's before
Like,
Arrowhead, Lake Arrowhead?
Yeah,
That's
Lake
what you're
Arrowhead.
talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what
That's what
like
you're talking
Arrowhead.
about,
Yeah,
Kush.
that shit's tight.
Like Arrowhead.
And you know what else is cool about like just living in Cali too, bro? You can experience everything within like a 30-minute to an hour drive.
True.
Like you can go to the
God.
beach. From the beach, you can go ride dirt bikes in the desert. From the desert, you can go up to the mountains if it's snowing and snowboard.
Yeah.
And then from you know what I'm
Real,
saying?
real.
From
At the
there,
end of
you
the
can,
night, you could be like, fuck it, let's hit Vegas, nigga.
because it's warm. Yeah.
Yep. And still make it.
Like
God
for
damn.
real,
No,
you
you're
can
right.
fit all that shit into a day
It-
living
bruh.
out here in Cali, bro.
Absolutely.
That shit is lit. I thought about that.
What's
shit
crazy
like
is
2
you
years
could
ago.
go to Vegas
Mm-hmm.
and drive to San Diego, and it's only going to take you like 2 more hours than it would take you to drive to like Frisco.
Man.
2 more hours. Goddamn.
It take what, 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours to get to Vegas. Well, at least from me,
Right.
Because I'm right
You're
there
right.
by the 15.
Yep.
I don't got to drive all the way to the 15.
True.
But and then it take me an hour and a half to get to San Diego.
Yeah, because you
I'm right there by the 15
yeah,
too.
right.
You know what I mean? So like that's what I'm saying. I can get to go to
Hey,
Vegas.
Loki, when
drive
I get
back.
some money, I'm moving to the IE.
Bro,
But what it costs to buy a house in LA, like a nice house, I'm talking like you got 2 stories, you got a little lot and shit.
Right, right.
Too much, bro.
Nigga, you could buy 3 houses
Out there, for real.
or 2 big ass like 6-bedroom pool.
I've
like,
considered it too, bro.
What is it?
I've been looking over there
A
too.
fucking duplex with 2 on a lot type deal?
You could
No,
possibly.
no, no. You just buy 2 houses next, nigga, for under $1 million. Shit,
Right.
for under 800,000.
Then
I
you
could have
get
bought
to
the
it,
house
okay.
next door to me,
Goddamn.
plus my house.
2 houses, dog.
Plus the house next to my house, so I'm my own neighbor both ways.
If you got $1 million, you can buy 3 houses next door to you.
Okay.
We will
okay.
get there soon.
That's crazy.
Goddamn.
nah, for real.
Hey man,
Yeah,
episode
but
48.
till then, let's just start the
48,
episode, man.
the
I got
Puff
some
Puff
really
Pass.
funny little fucking headlines for y'all. Yo. I know.
Hey, Frankie. Hey, we
Good
appreciate you
convo.
being here, though, bro.
Nah, we
appreciate
here,
you
bro.
being
We
here.
here.
Shit,
We
we
live,
gonna
baby.
get into. We gonna get into everything,
Nah,
bro.
we here,
All
bro.
the music.
I'm
We
here.
gonna hear about the
We
upbringing,
here.
everything,
Yeah,
dog. So
hell
we
yeah.
appreciate
Nah,
you. We're smoking big Kush.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you for the gifts.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, nah,
yeah.
for real.
Fuck
Make,
this
make
Kush.
sure
I'm about to
everybody's
munch it
high,
down.
man.
Yeah, niggas already faded.
Bro, stupid high. But let's get into this shit. Yo, this past week in Maryland, apparently one of their mayors is facing decades worth in prison for allegedly putting out a revenge sex tape with one of his ex. Yeah, bro.
That's the
on
first thing that came to my
Reddit.
head.
You feel
That's a
me?
major L.
On
That's
fucking
some
Reddit,
weird
bro.
shit anyway.
What?
So
That's
he
a
basically
major
trying to
L,
blackmail the
nigga.
person by putting
Yeah.
out a sex video that they had. Was it together? Them together?
It was them together.
Damn.
So it was just like a revenge thing because I guess they weren't. But it was just like,
Right.
bro, how
But
you have so much power? Like,
what's his logic? Though,
you know
on
what you're
that?
giving
Right.
up even doing that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait, the guy put it out?
yeah, he put it out.
He
thought it
was
was a
probably
girl.
trying to hit it again, and she was like, "Nah, my nigga." He was like, "All right, bitch, watch
Hey,
this."
some
Watch
dudes
what
are
I
fucking
do.
weird
Put
like
me on that
that.
weird
Stupid-ass
shit.
video.
Bruh. What
What's
the fuck?
his
That's
race?
it.
I believe he's a
Man, you
white
know
man.
what it is.
I'm just
I didn't
saying.
want to say it. I had to ask. I didn't want to say it. I just had to
What it
ask.
is.
See, but like, yeah, like,
But not even that, yo.
Scooby's phone case
This whole
minus the grip.
right. That's
the
a lot of
stripes
white.
on your jacket.
You
It's a
feel
lot
me?
of white.
Yo, but
Dan
anyways, yo,
socks.
he has like fuck Dan socks.
That's what my song's on today.
Oh no, but he's facing like 50 counts though of this shit.
Cause that's weird, bro. Like,
I wish they would catch more niggas like this.
right?
But not just that, but he should have known like that's invasion of privacy for like
right.
the other person involved. Like, you know, like, and then
Because he didn't
yeah,
get
that's
the
a sex
okay from
video.
her to put it
Yeah,
out.
like
You
he
feel
fucking
me?
up. He didn't do that. He probably was acting out of emotion,
He did it to Spider.
Right.
and that's the end of
Goddamn.
that. Because he
And now
fucked
he's
up
looking
right
at yo
Major
5,000
L.
per fucking count plus 2 years in prison, totaling up to 250,000 and 100 years in prison.
Yeah,
Guess
have a
you know
good
if
Was
life.
it worth it, fellas? Like,
No,
nah,
because
hell
look,
no.
and this nigga thought he was gonna get away with it because
Goddamn.
times has changed, bro. 10 years ago, you could do that,
Right, I
Yeah.
feel you.
and they were just like, "Oh, my shit got hacked," or you know what I mean. The internet
shit got
is too
hacked.
advanced now. They can find out.
Yeah,
whatever.
you did it,
Right.
nigga.
It was you, my nigga.
Right, I feel it.
10:36 p.m.
You
see
went
that
on, you
upload.
signed into your Reddit account
Right.
off of this laptop
At this address.
at
Like,
this address
God
off this
damn.
IPA or IPN, whatever.
You ever
it
get
is.
a new phone and try to log in your shit and they be like, and then you start getting text messages talking about someone's logging in.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, it's me. It's
That- but
you
that's-
just texted me on the phone that I'm logging in on. My
That's
nigga.
somebody.
That shit only works when
But that's
when
them
I
showing
fucking
you
log
like,
in. That's
but
crazy.
that's them
Yeah.
showing you that they are on that shit. They are on that shit.
Damn.
It's convenient though.
It is.
dude's-
It is.
I feel like it makes you feel better.
Well, that dude's an idiot for doing
It's
that.
supposed to make you feel
Yeah,
better.
no, straight up. That's the conclusion.
Like
Nah,
I said, take your L, my nigga, like a man. You
Huge
did what you
L.
did, and I hope other niggas learn lessons. You know, stop leaking nudes and
And
videos.
stop being a weirdo.
And
For
stop being a
real.
weird ass nigga.
Please.
Right.
Oh my God, this man was
That's
running
why-
a whole town,
stop
bro.
being
That's
a
crazy.
weirdo, bro.
Yo, moving forward, more headlines, bro. Apparently, a woman with HIV was cured of the virus without any stem cell treatment.
Without any stem cells.
Without any stem cell treatment.
All natural.
What
All
kind of
night.
treatment Magic Johnson got?
All T's and
I was
shit.
just gonna say, I guess Magic shared the remedy with her or some shit, bro. Because apparently this has happened before.
This nigga
There's-
said the remedy.
Yeah,
It's just, why is it a secret? No one knows. What this
apparently,
nigga taking?
there's two other people. It was this lady that I just read about, and then also a couple years before her, there was a lady at the age of 67 that did it.
What if it's some simple
Man.
ass shit that's like, put you some sea moss and some orange juice every
Right.
morning? You good. Like, you
Yo.
good.
But you gotta shake the orange juice 36 times.
Hey,
Right.
hey,
Yeah, then turn it counterclockwise real
To
quick.
activate.
hey, not gonna lie, it could be some shit like that.
That's
bro.
what I said.
A lot of these natural
Oh my
remedies
God.
is what's curing motherfuckers.
I
like,
think
you know?
I real life think it is some simple ass shit, and that's why it's never been revealed.
Mm.
Because if it gets revealed, the medicine money,
Bro, Big
the-
Pharma will be
Big
fucked.
Pharma's
True.
gonna lose all the money. You feel me? Their medicine money
No,
is
you're
gonna be
right.
gone.
That's
You
exactly,
are right.
that's-
They only want to keep you
Alive
cured
to
to
be
a
a
certain
fucking-
amount.
yeah.
And
You niggas
then-
got AIDS
That's all
like
it
that
is.
now, though.
HIV is different from AIDS, man.
Well,
it's,
okay,
it's the baby steps.
Okay,
to
well,
AIDS,
is
yeah.
HIV still rampant like that?
I
Like,
believe it is, my man.
to the point to where they can't just give niggas the little remedy, the
The remedy, you feel me?
Everybody gonna say that
cactus
shit now?
water,
Right.
like
Wakanda water, man. I'm telling you.
turmeric.
Water,
It might just be Wakanda water. I'm telling you. Yo, but outside of that, this Astro World shit, yo, they're getting 90 more lawsuits.
Bro, I
you guys hear
told
about
you.
that shit?
What I tell you?
Everyone.
I seen it was like 750 mil,
Bruh.
and like Apple's involved, Live Nation.
Bro, what did we talk about the last pod?
Drake.
Yeah, the same
We're-
shit that it was coming.
They're
I
gonna
don't
start
think they
hitting.
can
They're gonna start
sue.
hitting these big names and all the companies that were behind it, bro. Apple, Live Nation.
I don't
like-
think they can. They should be able to sue anyone besides the event planners.
Yeah, no,
There you
for
go.
real, because there was
we see. Yeah, we would think that, but how the system's set up, they can go after them
Anybody,
because they're
because they got-
technically
yeah.
responsible. They threw that event.
yeah, it's their event.
At the end of the day, that's what it is.
All
They
right,
threw
so
the
and
event,
his name is all over it.
So
you know what I mean?
if we have an event and Rich Minds is headlining,
bro. We'd be fucked if that type of shit happened.
FrankieOG
Right.
is with us, and some shit happens, we're responsible
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, bro.
because our names are on this.
As well
Oh,
as
definitely.
Yes.
That's
Mr.
crazy.
Frankie right
Hey,
there.
we
We
need
need
to
to
start
start
and even okay, say like y'all throw an event, bro, right? And it's a big ass event. Some shit happens at the Denny's across the street. Y'all responsible for that.
Well, what about like when
That's how
niggas
that
have
shit works,
club
bro. It's
appearances
crazy.
and niggas get shot at the club? They don't be held responsible. Nigga got shot.
That might be slightly different because the Astro World was solely like backed by them. It was the artists and then all
Right.
the
Yeah,
people.
I get the
That-
legalities
yeah.
of
Yeah,
it.
because
what I'm
the club is like it's a club. They know people going in there to turn up.
I get the legalities of it, but I'm talking from a human being
Right,
standpoint.
right.
That's
They
to me,
not-
that's not right because in
feel
my
it.
brain and in my head, I place a lot of the blame on the people that were next to and around. Like I've literally seen videos of niggas bouncing around on top of ambulances that
Right.
are in the crowd
Yeah.
trying to help people.
Right.
I seen niggas bouncing up and down when Drake came out and it's a nigga on the ground like having a seizure right there in the back of the crowd and no one's helping him. Niggas video recording them though.
right.
So like, how are you motherfuckers not responsible? Bro, I can't imagine being at a concert and I see the nigga next to me fall out or I'm moshing or what, I haven't turned it up, whatever, and you can feel you're stepping on a body.
Oh yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Bro, they're probably, but that's the thing. They were probably too fucked up, or maybe some of them just really didn't give a
Was that
fuck.
not a problem?
Of course it is.
Because then that's another thing. Like, regardless if it's like a turned up Travis Scott type concert or some regular shit, why is it the norm that niggas just pass out at concerts? We know why,
Yeah.
but that shouldn't be normal. You feel me?
Nah, shit.
Y'all niggas is doing too much. But in this case, I removed that because there was children there. You feel
Yeah,
me?
nah,
and they were in the crowd.
it was
and
all-
they-
it
and
was
they
all
were
ages,
and they were
bro.
It was an
trampled.
all-age
So
event.
at that point, it's like you feel a body under you.
Maybe
You gotta
you should
stop,
look down.
bro.
Hold on.
You
What
gotta
the fuck?
look. Hold. You and two people can break that little section up. You feel me?
That is true. Oh, yeah.
I hear you. From a human standpoint, I think we all logically get that. But it's like their counter for that arson is what they could easily say is, well, look, security didn't do their job either. Like they, bro, there
That's
was
what I'm on.
there was okay. Well, then that's the thing there. There was literally
Then-
no control from the beginning,
To the end.
bro. Look at how the entry
Yeah, that's what I'm
happened.
saying. The entry
Motherfuckers
was crazy.
rushing in that whole shit.
And that's why that falls on the companies and shit, bro.
That's
Because
what I'm
they're the
saying.
ones
Oh,
that
yeah.
got those securities. They're the
They
ones
hired
that
everybody,
had that.
but
There was a
even
nigga
that-
that got the job that said
It was a
I've
last
never
minute
had.
hire, yeah.
He said I never had any security
Bruh.
experience.
Right
I've
there.
never worked, even
Yeah.
been to a concert.
Yeah, I seen
They
that.
didn't drug test me, did nothing,
Bro.
and they were just gonna pay me on Cash App at the end.
And that's your first gig, Astro World? Nah.
Right.
Like,
Good luck.
But that's what
Right.
I'm
I did
saying.
the
Like, do
same
you think
thing.
that Drake and the niggas performing knew that? No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like they didn't know that deep. It's to the point where like you got to think about how much they had to pay these people out. They trying to penny pinch. They trying to do anything they
Yep.
can to get
Yeah.
some bread. You know what I mean? So of course they're gonna go off and find people, and that's the fucked up part.
That's the
and that's
companies,
where
though.
and that's how deep I thought about it into it too. To where like that's why they're responsible.
yeah, bro, they could,
It's about
bro,
and
they
it's-
could,
everything is about money, bro. Follow the
Yeah.
money, and you'll see. You know what I mean? You just got to follow the money.
bro. A fan of their favorite artist. If something goes wrong for them at a concert, bro, they're suing. I remember the ASAP Ferg shit when someone got hurt at his concert, and they straight up sued him at I think it was at the Observatory. It was pretty local. They made like local news and shit, but it was just like, bro, how? Same question arose. Like, how could you sue the artist for that happening? But at the end of the day, it was his show,
Because
so
of the
it don't
money,
matter,
bro.
right?
Because
Exactly,
they know
yeah.
he's rich.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
they don't give a fuck. They're like, I don't give a fuck if I've
Right.
been listening to his music since I
Right.
was 10.
If they could
I
make
can
a
get
dollar off you,
I can get 20, 30 bands, and it's nothing to him.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up.
It is
It's
fucked up.
fucked up. So it's all money, bro. And that's the biggest thing here is that there's a lot of people responsible.
Yeah.
Fingers pointing, but at the end of the day, the fucked up part about it, bro, is just all gonna be about money.
Pretty much, and that's what I'm saying is the people that should be held responsible are getting to dodge the bullet.
Right. I was just gonna say that they're not being held responsible at all.
The security,
Bruh.
the event planners.
All that
More or less
shit.
just the event planner. The security and all that shit falls underneath it. But
Because, look,
the guy hired him. You feel me? Like
This blows over. I'm not gonna say blows over.
Hmm.
Say Travis Scott's career is gonna be affected by this.
Unfortunately, yeah, just
one
because
way or
the way
another.
the world is, you know.
This company that's throwing this event, these niggas gonna be throwing another event, bro.
Right.
The
Keep it
head,
moving, man.
the head
Yeah.
people of this company,
Keep it moving.
names not gonna be getting thrown under the bus.
Nope.
Their names not gonna be getting slain. You know what I mean? They're gonna continue doing business just like they are now, and that's what I'm saying is unfair.
For sure.
There's
I
faults
feel
on
that.
all accounts on that shit. That's why
Absolutely.
this is a touchy like subject, but I mean this is our perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's already people saying they're canceling Travis. Like
you can't cancel something,
Right.
Bruh, stop that.
I
And
know,
the people
but
saying that don't listen to this nigga anyway.
Right.
right, but I'm just saying
Right.
like, but that's the mentality of the
Right.
people right now. You know what I'm saying? Like something bad happens to you, or if you're related to something that's awful happening, like like you done. You know what I'm saying? At least in the public eye right now.
I feel that.
So
Yeah,
it's
man.
definitely affecting the artists, Travis especially. But yeah, I think it's a fault. It's fault on everybody, bro, and that's a tough one right there because they're still adding people to that death total.
Right.
Shit
It's
crazy.
still piling up. Well,
There's
not
people
even
that are
piling
in-
up, but it's adding up.
Right.
What I
there's-
was gonna say too, though, and it's fucked up, is the police had like Travis's back. Like, yeah, man, like we were doing what we can. Like, you know, like he didn't know, blah blah blah. And the moment that video came out with the police, like
Right. They were like,
showing that they were there, and then it was reported that they had already got like 3 or 4 death calls.
Oh shit.
And they didn't do anything, and they're still up there. They wanted to turn it around and was like, "Nah, we don't know nothing about like the drugs, people getting poked with drugs. We don't think that happened anymore."
Yeah, because that was a thing at first too.
right.
And they put the blame on Travis. They're like, "Yeah,
It was all him.
It was him. We warned him before the show that it was gonna get rowdy and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Man, that's fucked up. Like how the tables turn right when you get caught up in some shit."
Right. Now it's like,
Instead
yo,
of
you
just
know what? I
being,
don't know.
instead of
anything.
just giving niggas the bullshit of what they always do, we're going to launch an investigation to see what's going on. That would have been better than throwing this nigga under the bus.
You know what? We don't know anything.
Yeah,
God
like,
damn.
yeah, this shit, the whole situation is wild and it's
Yeah.
unfortunate for
It
everybody.
really is.
Hella wild.
Yo, but moving forward, yo, I
One more
seen
thing
some-
I just
Go
want
ahead,
to
go
say,
ahead.
like, send my prayers and condolences
Right.
to everybody that was
Absolutely.
involved and
Yeah,
anybody
most
that lost
definitely.
anybody in that event. It's very tragic. Like, I say my prayers every day
Man,
Yeah.
for things like this, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to send that out there.
man, real shit.
Thank you. Real shit.
You know the deal.
God damn.
Hey, man, whose water is this? I'm-
That's your
That
water.
sure
Like
is
that.
take that
Yep.
water. Anyways, though, moving forward in headlines, you feel me, yo? The SBI, wow, the FBI is investigating vitals that were labeled smallpox found in a lab near Philadelphia. It was inside the lab.
That's fucking nasty. So that's basically they're
Yeah.
injecting that shit with some
well,
with shit.
I don't know. It was in one of these pharmaceutical companies. I'm trying to get the name here.
That's that shit. That's that shit. That's
Bruh.
that
I thought
shit.
smallpox was like airborne.
But yeah, I can't find the company name. God damn it.
They don't want you in another company.
That's
Merrick,
what you thought, nigga.
Merrick, yeah, Merrick. It's a like little
So
pharmaceutical
they
company
found
that
buckets
does.
of that shit.
They found
outside?
vials.
Oh,
like
vials.
like where you would stick a
Right.
syringe and whatever. But out of the 15, 5 were labeled smallpox. The other 10 were labeled vaccina, which is like in the smallpox family. So it's like, is that the new thing coming, you guys? Like we just had
Yeah.
COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole conspiracy theorist in me started to ask questions like, what the fuck?
shit about that-
Yeah, what the
This
fuck?
nigga like,
There's nothing new
what
under
the
the
fuck?
sun, you feel me? They're just bringing it back at a
course,
certain
but it
different
looks like-
time.
I mean,
What?
I hate to say it, but like, yeah, COVID wasn't new nothing under the sun. Like, think about when
Right.
like the swine flu was a thing. People died, and like, you know what I'm saying? Shit got
Right.
like that too. That it didn't extend this far, and like this got taken to a whole nother level.
To a different extreme.
yeah, to a different extreme. But like you said, it's nothing new under the sun, man. They gonna keep doing what they do, bro.
I think it's all to just put more fear. Like, oh shit, like what is this now? Like,
Like, well, yeah, why the fuck do you even have this in your
Right.
lab? What are you trying to do with this?
You got samples
Who are
of
you
this shit?
selling this to is the real question. God damn.
that's weird, man.
Bruh.
I don't even know what to say about that.
That's some chemical like,
America.
warfare shit.
That's America. That's all we can
America.
say. God damn. Anyways, man, yo, let's move forward. Let's take it down to Texas though. They just recently suspended one of their doctors for promoting I believe it's called ivermectin as a COVID treatment. Pretty much it's the same stuff that gets rid of like ringworm and warts and shit like that. But yeah, people have already died trying to do this, so they took her license away for trying to promote it. And
Give niggas the
Bruh,
regular shot,
what
my
the
nigga.
fuck?
People already don't want to take that.
what
You injecting
reason?
niggas with something
Oh
else.
my
Yo.
If you're against the vaccine, I got another one for you.
Yo.
Why would you even sign up to do that though? Oh, you don't
Like-
want to take the COVID vaccine?
I got
Bro.
something.
Well, how about this other vaccine?
But not even that. The
What type
thing,
of dumbass shit is
the thing
that,
gets
bro?
rid of warts and like ringworm. How
Arson's
the
here
fuck is that
today.
gonna fucking defeat?
Bro,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Anything.
Yeah,
if
but
it's not,
still,
you know what I'm saying? A parasite. Like
even if
bro,
it was
what?
gonna work, even if it
People
was gonna
gotta
work,
think a little bit here, man.
even if it was gonna work, my nigga.
Like, bro,
Why
shit.
not just take? All right, I got NyQuil, I got aspirin. I have a headache. Yeah, NyQuil
I'm
can
gonna take
take
the
care of a
ringworm
headache,
medicine. Fuck.
but I should take the
No.
aspirin if I have that, right?
You would think.
So if you, I'm still taking medicine is the point
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting at. So if you were against one thing, why would you take an alternative medicine? That's just like when niggas was taking the horse tranquilizer shit. Like, bro, you're still injecting yourself with something, and that's not even for humans.
People are
Right.
too experimental. I think.
Real shit.
You know. I think.
If you're not gonna get it, just don't get nothing.
Please.
That's like
not
the
even
vegan
that,
shit. If you ain't gonna eat meat, don't be making no vegan hams, my nigga. Just eat the regular vegetables.
After she fucking resigned and all that shit, she put out a statement saying that she'll still be seeing people that are unvaccinated at her personal facility.
But she don't have no license.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where the fuck did she get the like?
Where
the,
is this?
Bruh,
This is
Texas.
Florida.
Texas.
Oh, that's second. That's their big cousin.
Where's the common sense to even think you're gonna
That's
put
their
this
big cousin.
on a public platform, like, and just hey, come to my private location. Granted, I have
Come
no
to my
license.
private unlicensed
Bet you,
location.
outta here.
I bet you she still has clientele.
You know what?
She getting dog medicine and shit.
Dog medicine,
Injecting niggas with that.
day old dog medicine. Come on, now.
Veterinarian medicines, monkey meds, all kind of shit.
Oh,
Yeah, they
fuck.
give monkeys this. You be all right. They real close.
They real close. Nah,
I got this in the dog one.
Which one?
What you want? Either one. It's gonna work.
It's just really how your perspective.
right. and
See,
how
my
you
spirit
think
animal
about
was
this
a
shit.
monkey, so
All right, I'm gonna go with the monkey one.
bro, I just don't understand what the fuck people be doing.
They just be complicating life. You feel me?
I just don't
They
get
do
the
it to
concept
themselves.
of you saying I don't agree with the vaccine. I don't trust this medicine, but I'm gonna go search for another medicine
Right.
that's for something else.
And I'm gonna just pray it works.
Just take care of your bodies. Make sure your immune system is right. Drink a lot of
Right.
water. Do your research.
Either do that, just pull
And
up to
smoke some
Sam's Club,
Kush.
nigga,
You
get
know
your
what I'm saying?
$50 gift card like your boy,
There
and
it
get this
is.
little jab, my nigga. Get
The little jab. No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hey, let's move forward into Kush news, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Strengthen
Don't
your
get no
immune
horse
system. I'm
tranquilizers. Don't
telling
be
you,
taking no
just
ringworm.
Strengthen the immune system.
Oh,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? Get 10 minutes of sunlight every day. Drink
Please.
a lot of water.
Hella water.
As much as
vitamins.
can.
Lots of fruits. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Sir.
Take care of that immune system.
Please.
Don't buy no mangoes at Sprouts.
Don't.
They crunchy.
Crunchy mangoes.
They're
What the
fresh,
fuck
they
are
gonna
you
be
talking
crunchy.
about?
Yeah, bro,
Come
that
on.
shit weak. It's like an
Fresh, they
apple.
gonna be crunchy.
Nah, man, it's like it don't matter. They
You probably
don't.
got like a green.
Yeah, you
Right.
gotta
Nah, bro.
gotta
It was
let it
cut up already. Like, you know, they serve the fruit cut up. That shit was like a pear, my nigga, or an
What the
apple.
fuck? All right. Well,
I could have dipped that motherfucker in caramel, nigga.
we can't go there then.
Some mangoes are like that, bro.
Nah, bro, you don't want them mangoes.
Mangoes are fire.
That shit trash. The other
Mangoes are
mangoes,
fire,
though,
I'm telling you, they got a lot of terpenes. You
I
feel
need the
me?
mango you can barely pick up with your fingers. Think that shit be sliding out your hand. Yeah, I need that mango.
Fuck it, yo. Kush news though.
Kush news.
This headline read, "Yo, why are the leading cannabis companies needing more women leaders?" So why do you fellas think that? Like, just an open-ended question. I'm thinking it's because they're more of like a nurturing leader type deal, so that might work well with the people beneath them. Like,
Nah, man, I was watching
they
this
kind of fuck with them a
documentary.
little bit heavier.
The cannabis game is like ran by like 90% white males, like over the age of like 40, 35 or 40, some shit like that. That's why.
It's all big investors, bro.
Okay.
You got to think about it. Just to get like a legal license and the paperwork in California alone is gonna be about 3-4 million. And then to get a shop set up and basically to even set up a legal dispensary or anything of that nature in California, you're gonna spend close to $1 billion,
Right.
and you're not gonna see nothing back for 2, 3, 4 years. So like, it's a lot of people coming together as investors to do these things, and they're just trying to take what they think is cool and shit and like run the cannabis game with big money status. You know what I mean? Turning
Right.
these like weed stores into like Louis Vuitton stores type shit. You know what I mean? So
Well, niggas don't give a fuck about that. Where the weed at?
Right.
no, but some people do, because you gotta realize like our generation and shit. Like, okay, like I'm gonna be 24 in a couple of weeks. There's not many people that started smoking weed at a young age like a lot of us did, because it wasn't a thing like that when we was kids. So not everybody had a plug or knew how to go out and find the plug and knew what good weed is. So their first experience of smoking weed and doing all this shit is going to a store
Yeah,
and
definitely.
spending this type of shit.
And that's
Maybe
just
like-
what I was gonna say. It's
You know
like
what I mean?
that's a first timer thing. The more
Yeah.
impressive the store is, the more
Yeah.
impressive you think the weed
The
is.
weed
Yeah, or
is,
the
yeah.
bag or whatever you think.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is
That's
just
funny.
a lot of these motherfuckers are just it's just like
They're really packaging it well, bro. That's all.
they're
it is.
packaging it well, and a lot of it is like
Boo-boo.
it's all the same shit too, bro. Because you can only grow so much weed in a certain amount of time, and
Right.
like now that it's starting to be more and more of a demand for weed stores and like weed to be a thing in Cali, the weed is gonna get less and less potent. This shit is not gonna be what everybody is talking up in these stores, because you got to remember, bro, you got to give weed a certain amount of time to grow. A lot of these big grows that are being paid by these people are expected to have this product in a certain amount of time. So they're finding ways to cut the processes short, and they're finding ways to, you know what I'm saying, produce more in a short amount of time. And it's just not going to be like, you just can't do that
I feel
with
you.
weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even now it's hard to find really, really good trees when like you meet growers and things like that, because a lot of them are just about the money. It's not about the quality no more.
It's just trying to get paid. out
Fucked
here.
up,
Yeah,
bro.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. So then, where would a woman in the workplace fit in? Do you
Because
think?
everybody wants to look at a beautiful woman, bro.
So you're
Who
saying
doesn't?
sex would sell? Then?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, not even sex, but it's just
Well,
like,
no, but
like you
that's
said,
the
it's
term
more
people
nurturing.
saying is
It's more like,
bro,
That's
oh,
sell though.
Yeah.
because that's the term is sex. Sex sells.
yeah,
So
bro.
if it's a beautiful woman, sell you some Kush, then that might be.
Of
but
course,
I'm talking
that's-
about more in like a leadership role, like a management type deal, like up
'Cause
top.
it's a woman.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
some women are just more approachable.
Exactly. Yeah, and more understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
I think they got more knowledge too of planning and really
they work harder, bruh.
Real shit.
really
You know what I'm saying? In like a
developing,
job, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
They're gonna give you a lot more of their time than like
And as he spoke on like all the like the corporate shit that goes into it,
Mhm.
like you're saying, they pay more attention to the farming aspect. They pay more attention to like. And honestly, I didn't even. They do. There's a clinic over here I go to. Everybody know Catalyst on Artesia. They have like a Women's Wednesday and shit, and like you go in there, you get 15% off all the women's brands on Wednesday.
Because there is a few, like, well, not a few, but there's
a
quite
lot.
a bit.
And most of the brands
yeah.
I be in there getting are the women's brands. They got all the fire Kush.
Right.
And that's because they do small grows, and it's like you said, they pay more attention. It's care for the product. Their packaging is nicer, and it's, that that's more appealing. And like just even down to the details,
Prettier.
another product. Even down to like you get a little card in certain strands with I forget the name of the brand, but it tells you like, oh, this is a heavy sativa, this is a heavy indica.
Yeah,
this is what
very
it's
attention to
crossed with.
detail.
This is what it's good for, depression or anxiety. This makes you creative, like down to all those details. Instead of, oh, look at this fat ass nug, nigga, it's one nug in here, it's 3.5.
Right.
Like I don't give a fuck about that. It's in a bag, my nigga. This shit cost $75.
Right, hold on, wait.
Look how fluffy this thing is.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And,
all the
and that's what I'm
crystal
saying.
diamonds.
So, and not even just with the weed shit. Like I do feel like that's why you're starting to see the tide turn. There are more women in leadership positions because they do have more of attention to detail. They plan for the future. They look ahead.
Feel you.
Men are very in the moment right now. You feel me? What can you do for me right now? Type of shit. A lot of time we don't see the bigger picture. It's hard for us to do
No
that.
weed going.
and
I
most
know, I'm about to say,
Yeah.
spark
And-
up.
and most
we got any
women-
more blunts there?
Yeah,
and most women don't
right.
have an ego either, you know what I'm saying? Like they're kind of past that ego shit. Most women.
I
Most
feel
women.
you.
Kind of rare to find a dude that doesn't have a fucking ego.
Kush news.
Shout out to all the women.
Right,
For
you
real.
doing
Doing
that
that
thing.
thing. Boss up on them.
queens out there.
Boss up on them, ladies.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to
Shit is
Eric.
hard.
Man,
That's
shout out
what
to
it's
y'all.
hard.
Shout out to y'all.
Yo, all right.
Love.
Moving forward in Kush news, though.
Kush news.
Fellas, does it really matter where your CBD comes from? Whether it's industrial hemp or medical cannabis?
Oh, for sure.
For what reasons?
Because is it hemp derived or is it actually cannabis derived?
Well, I mean, that's between the two options. Between the two, which one would be the better? Like
Cannabis derived all day.
Okay. For what reason, though?
Because
Like
it's
what?
more
That's the
natural. It's
real.
actually from the plant. Hemp is just hemp.
Mm.
You need it from the
Because
plant.
isn't hemp? Yeah, exactly.
They're making hemp paper and shit. They
Right.
got no cannabis paper.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, you need
Shit,
that cannabis.
so-
You need that cannabis derived. It's full spectrum.
Yeah, it's a little more potent, obviously. Cause
Yep.
the flower itself.
Yep.
All right, y'all heard it here first. Man.
I hope that's right. I hope we're over here
Medical
like,
Hey,
yo,
cannabis
speaking of,
plants,
you go to
yo.
Catalyst. Yeah, I used to work for the company that was there.
Connected?
I used to work for Connected, bro. That's
Oh.
where I worked at. Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah,
I remember
bro.
Connected.
That's where I worked at.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I was there for.
You probably sold me weed once.
Bro, I
Yeah.
probably sold a lot of y'all
You're
some
right.
trees, bro. Like I had a lot of like big people that would go in there and just like look for me. Like bro, I was doing my thing when I went to Connect. I learned a lot of shit there, and I've been in the cannabis game, bro, since I was like 14, bro. Like that shit was always been around me. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like, shit's dope to see what it's come to now, but it's also fucked up to see how.
How we got it.
Yeah, because like he said, there is certain brands and there are certain people and like there are certain things that you can go into the stores and like, damn, yeah, that is that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But it's like 25%.
Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of that. Good
Right.
good.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
know. Like,
It's-
and there's
it's
so
lower
much of
quality
it in
weed,
there.
yeah.
You feel me? If you get a good bud tender, they'll point you in the right direction. Like,
For
oh,
sure.
yeah, this is the fire.
And that's the other fucked up part
Right.
about it too. Like
You got it. Depends on that.
they're hiring people that don't have no fucking knowledge in this shit. They're hiring people that don't smoke weed. They're you know what I'm saying? Like it blows my mind. That's why I had to get out of the legal industry in that
Right.
way because I was just like, man, I'm too real for these people in these stores because they want me to lie to people. They want me to tell
Sell
them what
this
sounds
month,
good.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
and like
fuck
people
that.
ask me, I'm like, nah, that's not the one you want, bro. Like I'm very
That's
They
honest.
how I
want me
test
to
it when I
tell
go
you
in there.
that, but yo, this is not what you
I
want.
go to the most expensive eighth in there, $90 eighth, $85
Goddamn.
eighth. They'd be like, "Oh, is this shit fire?" If you say no, I fuck with you off top. You feel me? Because you're not trying to just upsell me. You feel me? When you be like, "Oh hell yeah, that's why it's $80." I don't trust nothing else you say, and I just pick
Never
out my
mind.
own shit.
Let me
I don't
just
give
get
a
my
fuck
shit that
about
I
your
wanted.
opinion.
I rarely go to dispensaries like that.
I feel you.
But if I do, like I always tell them too, like, hey yo, man, Where's the good shit? Like,
Yeah,
you know, they try to sell me. They try to sell you on percentages, and I'm like,
give
bro,
a
the
fuck about
percentages
that.
don't
Hey,
matter
hey.
after a certain number.
Fucking dispensary, man. Hit up the gas factory and the
Okay,
IE. I
there it
guarantee
is.
you they
Hey.
have better Kush at a better price than
Hey.
any fucking store out here, bro. They get everything straight from the fucking source, bro. Everything they do, they can give you any type of knowledge you need to know about it. They could introduce you to who you want to be introduced to.
Okay.
You know what
Plug
I'm
that shit
saying?
in.
Like
Sounds
everything
like we
is
need to
right.
go to the gas factory.
Not for
Yeah.
real, bro. Gas Factory 909. That's like, you know, those are my bros over on that side. So
Sponsorship.
they stay taking care of me, man.
And you
Yeah,
talked
that's
about
love.
like
Sound like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Right,
Nah,
for real.
They got,
But
they
with
got
the-
shit
with
that
the
you ain't
trees.
even heard of, bro. Like
Get out.
they got this cannabis syrup that's ice water hash infused. It's 3,500.
shit.
It's 3,500 milligrams, bro. Sullivanless
damn.
in a 4-ounce bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, all natural, bro.
Oh no,
Bro,
that sounds
it's,
like
it's $30.
$30.
$30, bro, and it's 3,500 milligrams.
Yeah, that's like
Bro, you go to the fucking stores, you'll get a 100 milligram syrup that's 2 ounces for $40. You'll get the 400 milligram one for like $100, bro.
Oh my god. What
And I'm
the fuck?
and I'm telling you, bro, their brands, like he said, are very small batch. And if they have it on their menu, they're the only one in that section that has it on their menu because they only source out the best of the best, bro.
God damn.
That like
Sheesh.
and I can guarantee, like I back that. FrankieOG backs that.
What
You know I'm
city
saying?
again?
Anywhere in the Inland Empire, bro.
Anywhere in the
Yeah,
Inland
they're based
Empire.
in Riverside, but we
God
serve all,
damn.
they serve all the IE, bro.
Y'all might need to make a special delivery out to the
Yeah,
562.
yeah, and like if you know what I'm saying, hit them up wherever
send it
y'all
my
at.
way.
Yeah,
I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, wherever y'all at.
Ours is
Yeah,
Logan.
wherever y'all at. Don't feel free to reach out. You know what I'm saying? They're always down to what I mean,
Goddamn.
help anybody if they want
round
to
of
help.
applause one more
For real,
time, man.
hey,
Shout
yeah,
out,
yeah,
shout
yeah.
out, shout
The
out,
Gas
shout out.
Factory 909. Yes, sir.
Kush News went up right
Yes,
now.
sir.
There it is. There it is. Yo, let's keep it going though. Yo, in Texas again, yo, they just are allowed the Delta 8 THC.
Okay.
Delta
Why the
8.
fuck do they want diet weed? You feel me? Come on now.
Diet weed.
Because the Delta 9 is more like the shit that you smoke. That's what you want.
That's the update, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the new iOS.
It's like, bro, hold on. Why do you?
My homie Nappy actually smokes like Delta 8 because one of his sponsors sends him a shit ton of it, and he just
shit.
likes to smoke it to just like not get super stoned, but it gives him just like a more of a relaxed feel, chill.
Kinda levels him
You
out.
know what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
real light. Yeah, it's real light, and he just, you know what I'm saying? He's just like I don't be trying to be smoked out all day. You know what I'm saying?
Could
'Cause
some of the Kush be too strong?
yeah, he you know he picks it from the gas
Some
factory.
people.
So that's
He
like,
okay, there it
so
is.
like yeah.
I didn't change my remedy. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
right.
So he but that
little motherfucking
that's yeah.
gas factory.
But nah, yeah, that shit is pretty cool. I've never. I mean, it's not my thing, but I think it's good for people that want to like try alternatives for like pain pills or alternatives for like sleeping aids or alternatives for anything that's not natural.
That's very true.
Because it's light. You know what I
Anything
mean?
man-made, you should
It-
be
it-
taking
All right,
it.
it's a halfway funny question, but it's on the weed news.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Remember we on weed news we had
Here we go.
the weed cocaine.
Yeah,
There's some
Yeah.
THC cocaine.
I seen
Oh,
that.
no.
That
Okay.
thing was like thing for like
King
a month.
Arson.
Huh?
And we were kind of against it, right? We were like, that's I don't like what they're promoting. But then I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
It's because they sold it to you in a vial, like if you were buying
Yeah,
some
that's the
Coke.
little thing,
Yeah.
this
Bro,
little
that
spoon.
shit was weird. I think they probably
But look, I was like, what if you had a family member that was on that shit? And they converted to that.
I would accept it.
That's what I'm
As long as I can
saying.
dab some of it, I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
yo,
man. Real shit. If I had a
That's
family member that was
strange,
though. I
snorting
don't fuck
coke,
with it.
getting coked out all the
Man.
Yeah,
time.
nah, I still don't fuck
And
with
then they
it.
were like, nah, man, like, I'm off that shit now. I do the THC
THC
sniffs.
bumps, you feel
The
me?
THC bumps. Like, I would be like, all right, my nigga, yeah, that's better. Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
But then
my
again,
man.
I'd be
Winner.
like, okay, but now try this, Come
Right.
over here and try this. You like that feeling?
But still, the transition, there ain't no like.
I'm gonna tell you the
It's like if
trick
you
to
start
that.
smoking cigarettes, somebody needs something to do. They
I'ma
get
tell
a
you,
vape,
I'ma-
they eat
Right.
sunflower seeds, so that's
Right.
still supporting the habit, but it's not killing their body. You feel
Bro,
me?
how
I mean,
you,
it
how,
is
how,
if
hold
it's
on.
sunflower
How you
seeds.
gonna know if your uncle was using the shit? though?
Right.
You gotta take a bump too.
No, that's a horrible idea.
What you need to do is Marshawn Lynch that motherfucker. Just put a little bit on your finger and just rub it on your gums type deal. You feel me?
Yeah,
Oh,
Make
you
sure
fucking
you
up.
put it in.
He's a fool for that.
You thought I wasn't gonna touch this shit, right?
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm sure there's a way you can tell the real thing from the
This shit
THC.
fire.
I don't know.
Oh man,
This what flavor was this shit?
That's cherry right there. That
Yeah, this
cherry
one is
Kool-Aid.
fire.
Yeah, that cherry Kool-Aid.
I
1,000
got the
milligrams.
first one.
I just
Dosky
popped up on
Exotics.
Dosky.
Yeah,
That shit.
Dosky Exotics.
Uh-oh.
yo, but let's keep it going here. The next headline was cannabis health benefits are being acknowledged by the new FDA commissioner nominee. How vital is this to possibly seeing marijuana like legalized,
I'm going to
federally?
get my medical shit immediately. Insurance paying for the dope?
bro? The
That's
new dude
wonderful.
that's going to be in charge of the FDA is in favor of having like marijuana.
So is it going to be like
Legal
food
type
stamps
deal.
for weed?
I don't know.
Nah,
I
it
just
seems
read
like-
that shit and I was like,
No, I think if you
Hold
have
on.
medical insurance, if you have medical marijuana prescribed to
right,
you,
then it's
Right.
free.
then it's under it's free or you're a copay. You pay a copay.
Yeah, you pay a copay for
Just like
whatever.
if you have to go to the pharmacy
Yeah.
and buy some pills.
But you know what's going to be the fucked up part about that?
That shit gonna be
I know exactly what the stores are going to do.
regulated.
It's going to be regulated, and that they're going to give y'all the boof.
right.
They're going to give y'all.
They're gonna tell you where you can go.
that shit. That's just not
What
it.
type of
Y'all got
Yeah,
the
'cause when you
government
go-
Kush.
This
when
is
you
gonna
go-
be this is gonna be the option that you can get for your copay, or you can shop at the whole store.
You got the government Kush. That's what
Yeah,
that
it's
is.
gonna be the government Kush.
It's like when you call the car insurance
government
people
OG.
because your car got fucked up. They send you to the most bullshit body shop, the cheapest place.
Right.
Yeah, they did it for a $6-pack and $12.
Hey,
Word?
welcome to that government
Like,
Kush.
we gonna send you over there.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you're right. They definitely gonna give you some bullshit. Government cheese type
I
Kush.
was gonna say, Craig, you ever had some government cheese?
Yeah.
Craig, you ever had government cheese?
You got some government Kush.
You ever had some government weed?
Government booth.
Nah,
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
That's gonna be like the OGs telling us, you ain't never smoked no stress.
Well, you know what? It's cool for the,
You're right.
You're right.
It's cool for people that may not be
We could be wrong though.
open to it in the way that we are. You know what I mean? Because we ain't smoking medically all the time. We may get a headache or
You
feel
not
sick if we
smoking
smoke.
medically all the no, I'm just playing.
You feel me?
Yeah,
we
I
know
feel
what we
you, I
on.
feel you.
Come on now.
So like, but I'm saying like it might be somebody that's 65 and they
That
have
really
a
need
liver
it.
problem or something. Like, you know what? We can prescribe you this medical marijuana. Like, would you like to smoke it? We can give you some edibles. You feel me? So if it's like that, they don't need to be smoking or eating the type of edibles we would be eating.
Nah, they just need something that's gonna get them right.
That's
you
gonna
know?
do the job.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah, for sure. And I feel that.
They're gonna be smacked.
Shit. Yo, Dan, that's all my news. Did you have anything?
Nah, I think we covered everything.
No?
You covered everything for the most part. I think. Let me just. Yeah, no. I think it's just time to get into some motherfucking sports
Sports with
school.
schools.
Yes, sir.
Uh oh.
Shit, how do we start this one, yo?
Sports with Scoop.
Let's start with basketball. You feel me? The
Oh, yeah,
Lakers are
my
sitting at
favorite
8-8. You feel me?
Lakers fucking up. I don't want to talk about the Lakers.
They play the Celtics tonight. You feel me, bro? What the fuck? Why are we 8-8? First off,
Because they fucking up.
for what reason?
Rest, turnovers,
Wait,
turnovers,
wait,
too much
wait.
shooting.
Wait.
And also, just side note, why is Phoenix so hot, bro? They're on a 10-game
Fuck
win streak,
Phoenix, nigga.
It's Phoenix, bro.
bro.
Fuck
But
'em.
look. Russ doesn't know how to play with that many stars on the fucking court.
Man.
That's fair.
He doesn't know how to be himself. He can't be himself. He thinks he has to do the most, and then he's not trying to do enough. And then
Right.
he just looks uncomfortable at the moment. Cause like AD and Melo look
Like they
good.
think.
They look good.
Nah, let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
AD needs to stop falling on the ground.
Thank you. I was just gonna say he just keep
If
falling.
you want to test this theory and you think I'm bullshitting, take a shot every time AD falls. You're gonna be falling, my nigga.
Bro, I promise you, I noticed that. I noticed
Get your
that.
ass up, Bambi.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh
Lakers
my
need to
God.
get it together.
They gotta
man.
get it
Please.
together. They gotta get it together.
That's all I'm gonna say.
They had, yeah. I mean, all I can say is that Russ looks uncomfortable on the court.
Could that be the only thing? Is that the new
That's not that-
weapons are, you know what I'm saying, not merging well right now?
LeBron needs to come back too.
Yeah, and LeBron need to
Yeah.
be like that. He needs to act like he's that dude.
I love
He's
this-
trying to be Coach LeBron right now.
I think he's
That's what
low-key
I'm saying.
faking the,
I
not
thought we
faking
got
an
this
injury.
team to where we can play without LeBron. You feel me?
I think he's trying to let them play without him so they can
Right.
get to know each other.
Exactly.
So then when I come back, like, all right, y'all just play how you was playing, but now I'm here.
But yeah,
Like,
exactly right.
But they
I feel
ass
you.
right now.
I feel
They-
you. It's
That's why he keep extending his break,
now,
man.
bro.
He was supposed to be out 2 games.
Exactly.
Shit,
He said-
Caruso
he
balled
said,
out.
but they
Hey, you know
ass
what?
right
Hey,
now.
AD said that he doesn't remember that guy at all.
Hey,
Caruso?
In an interview, he was like, I really don't remember him. I was like, yo,
That's
that's
cold.
fucked up.
I
You
think
know
he
that, right?
bullshit.
That's fucking cap, bro.
I
don't
seen
know,
this
man.
post game, bruh. He
don't
really
know.
said that.
That's
I was
hilarious.
like,
check this out.
Fucking cap.
Check
Check this out, though.
Sports
Check this out. I
shit.
think this shit really is mostly about the exposure of Rob Pelinka. Because what the fuck did DeMar DeRozan say? Oh, I thought I was coming to L.A.
right.
Yeah.
You feel me? What
that
did
was
Caruso
done.
say? I was willing to take a paycheck. You feel me? So you had multiple options. You feel me? Where you could have been balancing some shit, but you went with Russ off top because that was what was on the table at the time, my nigga.
And he's from LA.
They got excited.
I understand the story. I get it, my nigga. But DeMar's from LA too, bro.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
You know
you're
what
right.
I mean? So, like, Caruso was already here. He was willing to take the.
And
I
he
don't
was
even know,
balling.
playing
bro.
He
well.
had the
Absolutely.
chemistry already.
And plus, he looked like
I
me
don't
with
know.
the headband on. It was crazy.
I think
Let's go.
that's bullshit that AD said. I didn't know he said that shit.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, I like
I
that
was
he
surprised
said
when I
that.
heard that shit, bro. I was like, what?
That's
For
bullshit.
real? That's how
That's
you
cap.
feel,
Come
huh?
on, man.
All right.
That's cap.
Maybe he
Who's
really don't
making plays
remember
for
him. I
you?
don't know.
What if you really didn't remember that? Nigga?
Right. I'm
don't
just saying, like, genuinely, who?
Oh, the little white nigga that was passing me the ball. Yeah.
He was good. He was good.
It was good.
Hey, he's like, oh, you mean the one that they drug test that man? Yeah, I remember after that dunk.
Hey, he was good.
Right. Yo.
He was pretty good.
You know, I ain't never really practiced with him.
Yeah, right. And I'm just never really got to know him like that,
Oh
man.
god.
That's funny.
Yo, but
He was
outside of
in
that,
the
yo,
section of the bus.
moving on to like the WNBA, they're
shit.
restructuring their playoff. So their playoffs are going to be looking way different now,
They be
apparently.
like the NBA now. Play
From what it
7 games.
seems like, nah, not 7. Well, yeah, 7. Like they're
game
still
series.
but it's actually I don't even think it is 7.
They were
games.
playing. They play 5-game series.
Right. I think it was 5 games.
It looks like they just added another round, so more teams.
Oh, so it's gonna be a.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3.
Wait, how would they do that then?
I think their playoffs are
Like a beginning round, and then
8 or I don't know.
how would they
Like
do
a
that?
wild card?
Yeah.
It's a first round and then the semi and then the championships and then you go to the
Yeah, right
finals.
now it's only. It's
You feel what I'm saying? Because
first,
each
second,
one,
final.
each team
Yeah.
wins a championship
So
to
they
get
added
their
another
division.
round.
Right. No, I
Then
get
they gotta
that.
come-
yeah.
yeah.
So there's an extra.
yeah.
So there's an extra round before.
Before they
The
hit
initial-
play. It's
right,
It's like the
playoff.
wild card in football. Type
Right,
deal.
no, I hear
yeah.
you,
that's
I
what
hear
I'm
you.
saying, wild
Okay.
card.
Yeah,
I think that hasn't that always been around.
that well, not for them.
Oh, well, fuck.
It's brand new to them.
Well, kudos to
Yo,
them.
shit, shout out to them.
More
Yeah,
chances
real.
for whoever needs
For
to.
everyone trying to get it, yo.
Yeah, you're trying to get that chip. You better. If you're
sir.
struggling, wild card.
Y'all
card.
got
Better
another
master
chance.
that shit. You
feel
better
me?
be on that 500. Well,
Hey, Scooby,
It's the deal, man.
talk about the
Talk about what?
the fantasy shit,
Oh,
bro.
we
Talk
are?
about fantasy.
Yeah, about
all
fantasy.
day.
Fly.
Man, hey, all right. Fantasy news.
Where
You
you-
feel me?
Who all
Where-
plays fantasy right here? You
Outside-
into fantasy at all? Fantasy
Nah,
football?
I was
fantasy
just telling the homies inside. I played fantasy 1 year with my little brother and his homies, and I got dog, bro. Never want to play that shit again, bro. I was like,
I feel you,
fuck
bro.
that, bro. I was literally like, I think I won like 4 games, bro. I was dog trash.
Rito, you,
Run me in Madden though.
Right.
Run me in Madden though.
That's the real shit right there.
Yeah, run me in Madden though.
I
you-
played Madden and
are you in any of the leagues, Rito?
Nah,
Oh,
I did,
you're not?
I did once, and I did all
He
right.
did the basketball one. Though.
Oh,
Shit,
okay.
bro.
Oh,
He
see, I would do
I
the
fuck with
basketball
fantasy
one.
basketball.
I would do the
Right.
basketball one.
And that's exactly what I said, because I don't really watch football like that.
Me-
But basketball, I watch basketball
Yeah.
a little bit.
if my team not playing, I don't really be watching football.
I feel
And
you.
my team don't be playing out
Yeah.
here on TV.
Nah, but
Yeah.
Talk
yo,
about that fantasy shit.
wise in our
Fantasy
league, yo,
world.
Flat is killing it. Noises is on top of the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Talking about
I'm,
Rushmore of
hey, bro.
fantasy
I'm
football.
number 1 in both leagues.
of 'em.
Nigga.
I'm like,
Man,
god
both
damn.
leagues. I got different players.
I'm sitting
Yeah,
at
bro,
the
but you know
bottom
how
of one
football
and in the
work,
middle
bro.
of the other one.
Niggas be on top one week and be at rock bottom the next. Y'all niggas be getting too confident, man.
Hey.
I be telling y'all, watch. Scooby was on here last.
Hey,
I
bro.
was.
a couple, not the last time I was on here, but
Right.
the time before that. On here bragging and both. Yeah, I'm on
about to
top.
do this
number
shit,
one.
right?
Look at my defense. Look at my defense. This nigga,
had a really
I
good
ain't heard
kicker, you
none
feel me?
since, bro.
Hey,
Nothing
bro.
but bad news since.
Hey, hey, bro, you not wrong about that,
That was
shit.
the
So
one
that's
week.
why niggas low key gotta be dedicated to it. But in one of my leagues, nigga,
Dedicated.
that I'm in with this nigga, my team is looking not that great right now. So I am in first, but niggas be getting lucky.
Uh-oh.
Feel me?
Damn.
Gotta always be on your toes, I feel like.
Bro, yeah,
Real
but
shit, real
I
shit.
feel like niggas still got a good chance. you know?
Not even that, but let's just let the listeners know any injuries that we should be aware of. Do you have any?
Oh, definitely.
Crucial.
Bro, I thought Carson was coming back, bro. He been sitting on my IR
Wentz?
this whole time. Nah, bro. Chris Carson from Seattle.
Crucial.
That
That was
Crucial
playing
man.
Alex Collins.
If you have Nick Chubb, wait for the Nick Chubb information. If you got Dearness Johnson, if Nick Chubb can't go, please plug
Play
that man
him.
in.
Hey,
He's
talk
gonna
that
get you
talk.
at least 12 or 13 points. You feel me? Man, bro.
Who else? Who else? Hey, this is good knowledge for them.
Kareem Hunt's coming. I'm telling you.
Right.
N-
He's coming back this
Not
week?
this week, but next week. But
Next
just
week?
save up if you do have Dearness, play him.
right?
That's just easy money.
They talking about this backup in Tennessee, Dante Foreman. If you weak at running back, it's been a lot of fucking running back injuries, bro. I know for next
Absolutely.
year, I'm drafting dummy fucking running backs because it's been dummy running back injuries, man. And yeah, man. So pick up Dante Foreman if you weak at fucking running back.
And if you haven't already, pick up Michael Carter, man. Please.
Michael Carter,
The man from the Jets.
Jeff Wilson, Elijah Mitchell just broke his
Yeah.
hand last week, so
Damn.
Jeff Wilson Jr. is going to get a lot of more totes. Yeah, man.
Put O.J. Simpson on your team. You gonna kill everybody.
I feel you.
You gonna kill him.
Not even that. Let's get into the more football news. John Gruden's suing the fucking NFL and Roger Goodell
As he should.
over the email shit.
As he should, bro.
Didn't his shit get hacked?
Nah, it wasn't even that. They were investigating the Washington Football Club and ended up finding some emails that he sent. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
That
they
first,
singled him
but
out. And I'm not
exactly,
saying that he's a
that's
good
more
or a
what it
bad. I'm
is.
not saying I'm with it or against what happened, but
It's
you got to look at what happened. That's
It was
fucked
done
up.
unfairly,
Yeah,
if
it
you
was
really look at
definitely
it.
done unfairly.
what I will say is that first email he sent, I don't believe was racist. That shit was just funny.
Which one?
When he was like, his lips are as big as Michelin tires. That is somebody, if he said that
Arson.
shit in person, I was like, oh, he shoot on you. Nigga. Like,
Yeah, like that's not. I thought that same thing.
His lips was big.
It's like he's literally just shooting shots at you, bro. He's not. Yeah, they're just
That wasn't racist to me.
That's
Now
really
the
funny.
shit he said the second time,
What
I think he said some like homophobic stuff.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that. But the first one, I would have let that slide. That was.
But the
I
thing
laughed when I read it. I was like, oh, he on this nigga head.
Yeah.
Right.
But the
That's
thing
what I was
is,
saying. Like, he was like, oh, got him.
but I think the thing is, those were emails from like years ago. It's like that's like digging up old tweets and shit.
Right.
Trying to make,
I don't agree.
we're in
How about this?
2021.
Right.
Like, why are you trying to make someone feel like they're what they were back then? Maybe people.
I don't agree
You
with
have to
that either.
give people the benefit of the doubt, especially if they're still in the organization. But it's like, damn, I don't know, man.
I mean, he's not in the organization.
well, not
Yeah.
anymore.
Damn. His exit was crazy.
Right. They did him dirty.
Man, did you see that they talking about trying to give Ruggs 50 years?
Man.
Who?
Yeah, man.
I think they
Oh, boy, from
confirmed it,
Raiders?
didn't they?
That was
confirm it?
another issue that I was going to bring up, or another headline.
That's
if you
old
would.
boy from the Raiders.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, that
50
shit
years for that.
crazy.
That shit is crazy, bro.
That's why low key why they didn't want to have a team in Vegas because they're like, man, this shit's
It's
close
a-
to the strip.
bruh.
Niggas gonna be out here turning up.
It's a lot of shit at their fingertips, I feel. You know what I mean? So it's opening the doors to a lot more like recklessness.
Bro,
on
that's
their
why
end.
John Jones.
They thought LA was bad,
Right.
bro.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
Vegas is a whole nother. it's a
Vegas
whole
is
nother
Sin
world,
City.
bro.
Like, let's
It's a
just
whole
leave it
nother
at
Bro,
world.
that.
John
You know what I mean?
Jones
Like-
had got out of all the trouble.
Goddamn.
John Jones from the UFC. Yeah, got out of all that trouble
Yeah.
and shit.
God-
Went
yeah.
to the UFC because one of his fights were getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Was in Vegas for 3 days, nigga. Got arrested, DUI, beat his wife and shit. Like, bro, some niggas just can't be in Vegas. It's too much for them. Like you said, it's too much.
It's a lot of act. It's a lot of
It's
shit.
a lot of action, especially if you on like that.
You got money,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
You just sitting around waiting.
It's
waiting
popping
on
for
the-
regular niggas to go.
Yeah.
When you don't even got nothing. Imagine going
We
and
just
you
talking
got
about Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo.
Not even that, but imagine living there and having
20 on
everything. You
black,
feel
Yeah,
me?
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
the shit.
Run me my chips. Run me.
Yeah, that shit's just wild. That situation is fucked up too,
Let
man.
me put 10 on 31.
It's like you feel for him, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like you
You
decide.
knew what you were doing.
Like, bro, you got in that with.
noises,
You
man.
could have had an
10
Uber. all
on 2,
that.
nigga.
Yeah.
10 on 24.
I'm going to
crazy.
Vegas with noises, bro. No cap. I'm about to be like,
Let's go.
hey,
Bro,
I'm
I'm not
about to be
gonna-
like, I'm be like, hey, bro, here's 100. Spread that how you know what I'm
Spread
saying?
how you feel.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Let's
spend nothing
do
with
it.
him. I'm gonna just watch him and root him all.
Let's go.
That's that money.
I'm gonna at least bring you your 100 back, bro. If
Right.
not, I'm gonna definitely double up or something, bro.
I get this nigga 100, he lose 5. I'm like, hey, bro, give me the other.
Man, give me the 95 you got left,
You
bro.
gonna look at him like,
Hold on. You go to the
Off my
machine.
5, bro.
hand on his shoulder, like,
I was gonna go to the penny machine of 90.
shoulder hard, like,
Give me that shit, bro.
Oh, shit.
Give me that
man.
95. nigga. Bro, I was getting smacked on that fucking digital blackjack. That shit was cheating, my
That's
nigga. I
why. That's
swear.
why you was getting smacked, nigga. You was
Can't
on
go
the
digital
digital
on that
shit.
shit.
Nah, but man.
Hold on.
Games,
hold on,
they're
hold on.
programmed to like win so much and then make everybody lose.
Nah, you
Right.
heard, you
Real
heard the
shit, real
jug.
shit.
What you do? You float around the casino
Uh-huh.
and you look for somebody that look like they've been at the slots all night, my nigga. And and you just watch them. Get you a drink and you just watch them. And then when they get defeated and they get up, get your ass on that slot, my nigga. Because you feel me? It
That
goes
was finna
off
hit.
every few You ever seen the episode of The Fresh Prince when Carlton's playing the slots and then he tries to go get some more quarters and then the nigga turns his back and somebody plays it one time and wins? Yeah. I've seen that happen in person. And it's like, bro, that's how you
real.
do it. Like,
Yo, but also in sports this week, yo, Antonio Brown.
What if they tried to fight you after you won? What would you do?
For what
You
reason?
go over there right after they get up, right? And
For what reason,
you win
though?
10
that's my money.
racks.
Exactly. Nah.
And
it was
"That's
my money that
that's
won
my
it.
money."
Bruh, nah.
They try
That's
to
my
fight
money.
you.
I'm running a fade.
Bruh.
Then you go use your $10,000 on bail.
Right.
I'm screaming, security!
Right.
Help! I'm going home with that money. My nigga.
Help me. Security.
Oh my God.
I gotta
yo.
get home with them 10 racks, bro.
No, you're right. That's you know what?
We gotta be smart out here.
You're right. Okay, you know what? Yeah, see, I didn't go to Vegas all y'all.
If it was 20 racks, I'm paid.
Yeah.
20 racks, I'm paying. Cause 10
Can get you out. You still have 10.
I got 10.
I feel you.
Y'all gotta be smart.
He said, I can get it cracking. I got 20.
Yo, all right, last little bit of sports though. Antonio Brown.
Scoob.
Apparently, he had bought some fake vaccination cards from what his personal chef said.
Antonio Brown?
Antonio Brown.
His personal chef ratted on
Came
him.
out and told on him. Bro.
That's fucked. Why, bro? Your personal chef.
Lame ass shit is that?
I don't even get why you would do that
What?
because the NFL, you don't have to be
Lame ass.
vaccinated.
That's why
right now.
Rito's gonna cook for
Right.
himself.
But that's like some Aaron Rodgers type shit. Like, yo,
Why are you lying?
Come
You don't
on,
even
man.
have to. Like if it was Kyrie, I understand. It was like, all right, you were trying to get back.
Hey, but,
Like,
but
you
low
don't
key,
have to have it.
but low key, the game is making some of these guys, I feel like, go to that extent.
Right.
It's like, damn, all these regulations and mandates coming in. It's like,
like
man,
shit.
Or I'm
Just
gonna
in
lose
case they
my, or I'm
ask
gonna lose
me.
my position.
right?
Fuck
They're gonna
that.
lose their job. Like
gotta
that's
remember-
their job. That's their livelihood.
They gotta, and not only that, but they have a lifestyle to maintain, bro.
True.
Yeah, that's
You know what
shit.
I'm saying? Like they're not trying to lose all that shit over this bullshit, bro. But a lot of them, their beliefs are just like, nah, they're not fucking with it.
And when shit gonna go back to normal?
This shit is never gonna go back to normal, my guy.
We
What is
years
normal?
deep.
We're too deep in the matrix now, dog.
No,
We're
yeah,
never
what is
gonna be
normal, huh?
after mask. You feel
There
me?
ain't never gonna be no more.
No AM. You feel me? Like in time, in time. You know what I'm saying? Like BC and shit like that. There'll be after mask. I'm telling you.
When we hit the
We're always
AM,
gonna be wear the AM. You know what I'm saying?
we need to hit the
I remember
AM.
2019 being,
Bro,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Before mask, yo, get out of here.
Before
Before
mask.
mask. I
Telling you
was
guys,
living in the
PM.
DM during mask.
Bro.
Oh my god.
You know, but
Hey, did you see the video of the little boy? He was born like during or like he was probably 1 when the pandemic started, so he's like 3 or 4 now. And like they were at Costco and this nigga's at the mustard going like this, putting his hands up trying to get hand sanitizer. Thinking it's a hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. Hey, and that's fucked up because it's like, bro,
Crazy.
these kids are. Think about it. These kids are growing up in a whole nother time, bro.
Fucked up.
Right? Like they're seeing so much shit. Whether to each his own, but it's like these kids are seeing that shit, like they're
Fuck the
seeing.
little kid, not fuck them. Forget about the little kids, but like
Fuck them kids.
get me canceled now. Come on, chill.
what I meant to say was think like forget about the little kids for a second, but think about like the kids that was in 10th grade, 11th grade,
Right.
12th grade. Like they're missing out on like
Yeah.
some pivotal years of your life.
Definitely.
You know what
I was
I mean?
thinking that
too.
And like connecting with people, and those years are important, bro.
Yeah, that
High
too.
school, bro. High school years, man.
It's affecting everyone in
it's
different
gonna
ways.
be a
Fucked
flock
up.
of socially weird motherfuckers now.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't mean weird like doing weird shit, but I just
This
mean
would be
like
awkward.
They're
it's
not
gonna
gonna
be
be able to talk
socially
to
awkward.
people. They're not gonna be
Yeah.
able to hold conversations. They're gonna be looking at their phones and
Just
doing some weird shit.
Right.
Like you
God
said.
damn. But Arson, that was my little bit of sports. Do you have any UFC shit for us, man?
UFC, anything going up?
Shit, it was UFC last week, man. Max Holloway, he faded.
Oh shit.
He won. You feel me? He probably gonna run it back with Volkanovski again. Because
Run that
niggas
shit
know
back.
he won the second fight for real. They played him. Otherwise, they wouldn't be running it back for the third time.
right,
You feel
right.
me? The judges was just, I don't know, man. They was on some weird shit that night.
What the fuck with him?
Yeah, but he definitely. How the fuck you knock a nigga down 2 times at the end of 2 different rounds, and then this nigga took you down 3 times and he wins. Didn't do nothing with the takedowns. Was no crucial ground and pound. Just took him down. Was holding on to the nigga. That shit weak.
Man.
Ain't no fade, my nigga.
You
Get
should be a
your ass whooped.
motherfucking
Talk
judge.
that- talk
bro.
that shit,
That's not a
Arson.
fade.
It's all good. They're gonna run it back. Hopefully Max gets the belt back this time. And then the week before that, man, that was a good card, man. That was one of the best cards I've ever seen. Justin Gaethje and what's this nigga's name, man?
Yo.
Forget this nigga's name. Chandler, Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje. They fade of the century, bro.
I
Like
feel you.
they just went in there. They didn't give a fuck.
They just went all
They just
all
was
out.
swinging.
I think we might have seen that fight, man.
During the
It was
press
a couple
conference,
weeks ago, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. During the press conference, they was like the first one that like shoots is a bitch. So shooting is like going for a takedown because they're both like good wrestlers, but like they known for fading. So like the first one that go for the takedown, you a bitch. So they went in there. We finna throw hands. We finna fade.
Oh,
Then they went in there and they faded 3 rounds. You feel me?
Straight up, just hands.
Yeah. Then the ladies got it in. Rose Namajunas and Zhang Weili. Rose got it done. She got that belt again. She didn't get the knockout. Like
That's the one that has no hair?
Yeah.
Hey,
the bald
she
chick.
be throwing down.
Yeah, she's hard. She's tight.
I think I seen the first fight of that one.
Yeah, she knocked her out in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, that
God
shit was
damn.
crazy.
Head kick. Bow.
Yeah. Hey, she's crucial.
Put her down.
She reminded me of that girl 11 from
They ran it
Stranger
back.
Things.
Yeah.
They ran it back.
Powerful,
They ran it
bro.
back, but she got it again. But it was a much closer fade. They went all 5 rounds.
Okay.
And then fucking Usman, the Nigerian Nightmare, fought Kobe Covington.
Put
The
him to
nigga that be
sleep.
wearing the MAGA hat and shit.
Put
So,
him down, huh?
he knocked him down, but they went 5 rounds. It was another classic fade. It was funny, bro, because I know some people that have met him personally and said that he's not like that in person. It's like a WWE character. He be putting on
His
himself
persona
fights.
and shit, yeah.
So after the fight, they like had them talking, and usually you can't hear them, but for some reason you could this time. And
Because they wanted you to know that he's not that
and
guy.
he said like you can hear him talking like, "Hey, baby, we gotta get that money, man. It's all love at the end of the day. Like, so I got love for you. Like, I gotta make that money for you." Because like that is, and he said it. He's like, regardless if you love me or hate me, you watch the fights because of me. And it's like I was watching to see this nigga get knocked out, bro.
It's about building that
tension.
Yeah, you know, you gotta sell the fight. That's
that
what they
nobody
say,
builds
right?
that tension like him, bro. Because he be saying some wild shit.
He be saying some wild shit,
Wild
bro.
ass
Out of
shit.
pocket type shit, huh?
And he has the face that you just want to punch, but it's like, yeah, but this man's a UFC fighter. He'll fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? So let me watch this.
Easy, try to punch
So
that
I hope
face.
this dude fucks him up.
Right.
Type shit.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
But yeah, man, it was a good card from top to bottom. Like this nigga Kazmat, which is a dude that came in, he fought like 3 times in 1 month and was just knocking niggas out in the first round every time. He manhandled this nigga he fought, bro. And the dude he fought wasn't no scrub. You feel me? He was ranked 11th in the world. Wow. Picked him up and was talking to Dana White from her. He was like, "You see what I'm doing?" Like, slammed him and just did him wrong, bro.
That's disrespectful.
Improving the
What's
point.
this nigga name?
Cosmot.
Cosmo.
Yeah, so
Where's he from?
Russia.
Yeah, Russia.
Oh,
Where-
no. He,
The Russian nigga, but they're from the part of Russia where all them niggas are Muslim. It's like southern, western
That's
Russia.
different. That's
They're
different.
closer to the Middle East. Them niggas is not playing, bro. Like where Khabib is from, they're from like that part of Russia. They're not playing, bro. This nigga is cold. Like he be like, all right, I'm finna choke him out first round. Do that. Finna knock this nigga out in like 30 seconds. Do that. Like he's crazy, bro. So he faded. Now it was just tight, bro.
What's his weight class?
170. So technically, he can get up there and he
all
can
the
fight
stats.
the Nigerian Nightmare.
Oh,
He's like
so,
3 fights away.
Yeah, I'm like, so he's you know
He's trying to get
Right now, he's that guy.
He's not a contender.
He's ranked 10 or 11 right now.
because he just
So
beat
now
that
he's-
dude.
Yeah. But he was unranked, so jumping all the way to 10.
Did he fight before? Like, did he have unprofessional fights before?
Nah, he fought in the UFC like 3 times. He fought 3 times in 1 month.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, before that, like, did he have a career fighting unprofessionally or anything
Yeah,
like that?
they all fight amateur, and then they have a couple of professional
Okay.
fights in other organizations.
Okay,
and
that's what
then
I'm saying.
They
Okay.
built their way.
But his UFC record
he's like
is 3-0.
13-0
Oh, fuck.
all together.
Okay, yeah.
And UFC is probably like, I think it's 4-0 or 5-0. One of them two.
All first round?
Sheesh.
I think one went to the second, but all finishes. All finishes.
Only one went to
Yeah,
the
bro,
second
so-
round. Oh my god.
When he fighting, y'all need to
I'm
make
about
sure you
catch his
tune
next
in.
one. Yeah, nah.
I'm trying to actually, man, January 22nd, they finna be at the Honda Center, and
Okay.
Ngannou's fighting.
You
Heavyweight.
paying for my ticket or what?
Man, I want to go. It's like $230, $238 a ticket.
That ain't
do it.
bad.
It's not that bad.
That's an
It's
experience.
for
though.
nosebleeds, but fuck it. I feel like low key for the UFC, that's better. Like I don't give a fuck to be so close because you gotta look through the cage.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the top down.
You can see the TV screens and shit.
Nah, because the Honda Center's not that big.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm fucking with you.
So like being at the top, like
See the cage
You'll
fight.
get a good.
yeah,
you'll
you
get a
can
good-
see
the
better.
cage.
Like the
Hell yeah.
Terradome.
That's what I'm saying. Oh man.
Yeah, man, that's all the UFC shit that's been popping. They got some shit going on this weekend I'm not too fond of. I'm gonna watch it though because I'm a fan. But low-key, the cards where you don't know the niggas be the cards that be going up.
Yeah,
Right.
because they got something to prove.
They got something to prove and nothing to lose. And they be out there just throwing hands.
That's the best way to put that shit.
Sports with arson,
Damn.
UFC style.
Right. Dan, let's
There's
get
a
into
big
some
boxing
music, man.
match this weekend. I don't
Is
know.
it?
I forgot who's fighting, but there's some type of boxing match this week.
I'm not too sure, bro.
Boxing? Celebrity? Oh, what's up with that celebrity boxing?
Yeah, bro. I gotta
When-
see. Yeah.
when is
Let's
that
talk
Jason
about
Williams
that.
shit happening?
Who you got? Frank Gore
I got Frank
or
Gore.
Darren Williams?
When is
I
that
got Frank
happening?
Gore.
Hey,
Frank Gore?
Frank
yeah,
Gore,
I'm,
Darren
I'm
Williams.
going Frank Gore.
I'm going Frank Gore.
Frank
going
Gore's
Frank
gonna win,
Gore.
dude.
When is
He's a
this
tank,
happening?
bro.
I think the
the
28th
other
of
dude?
December,
What's
something
the
like
other
that.
dude?
Deron
Damn,
Williams?
still got a while.
From
From Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
The point guard.
Yeah.
Back in
Deron
the day.
Williams.
The
They have a
point
point guard
guard.
fighting a running back?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Hey, they went up. They signed up for it.
They
no,
did.
I know, but
But just like the
he's gonna
the
hurt.
body types, the weight class, all that shit's off.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
feel
Frank
me?
Gore's big as hell.
What y'all
Hey.
think about the Jake Paul though? What you think he gonna win? He
I don't-
fight Tyson Fury's little brother.
I really don't care at this point.
At this point, bro. At this
Bruh.
point, I feel like he's just gonna win every fight because
Nah, look, on some real shit, as a nigga that's been watching all his fights and I watch like boxing and MMA, I think if he wins this fight, bro, because he's fighting someone in his weight class, he's fighting an actual pro
Fighter,
boxer,
right?
famed heavyweight champion right now, Tyson Fury. He's fighting his little brother. And his little brother actually been doing some bitch ass shit. He been fighting niggas that suck. So like he's like 10-0, but his combined record of his opponents is like 3 and like 50.
God damn.
Like
Some off
them
shit,
niggas done
man.
lost more fights than they done won combined.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, why would you keep fighting them type of niggas? So now he's finally fighting somebody that's won, but he hasn't fought no real boxers. But he fought Tyron Woodley, which was
Yeah.
a champion. You feel me? 170 champion in the UFC. It's not boxing, but that's still combat. You feel me?
We talking about a Paul?
Yeah.
Talking about a Paul.
I think that if he win this fight,
One of the Pauls.
you gotta show him an ounce of respect. I think niggas gonna start showing him an ounce of respect. And then after this fight, he gonna fight like a real ass boxer. And if he win that, I think he gonna go pro, like for real, for real.
Got a new
Okay.
Jake Paul fan.
I don't
Hey.
think his brother Logan, he sucks. I don't
He
think
sucks,
Logan
bro.
Paul can
Right.
go pro for real. But Jake
can.
Paul is actually like if they faded, they've been talking about fighting each other. I got Jake Paul winning.
Okay. Hey, you might be onto something with that shit.
Hey, bro.
He knock his big brother out, bro.
Right. Real shit.
he said he'll knock his big
I
brother.
think he'll knock him out.
God damn.
Jake Paul, huh?
Right. That's the one to
I'm not
watch.
saying this nigga's
Canelo will whoop that nigga ass.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course.
Whoop that
Canelo
nigga
will whoop
ass.
his ass, bro.
Of course.
You see what Canelo did this last
Yeah,
time?
I know.
I'm not saying he's on that level at all, but I'm just saying like
Bro,
you got to stop being like, oh, this YouTuber. If he want to box now, you feel me?
Like, get your ass over here, take this ass
You a
over.
boxer now, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He a boxer now. If he win this one to me, he a boxer
damn.
now.
I want to see Canelo whoop his ass.
Bro, that's not going. He wouldn't even sign up for that.
Yeah, Canelo.
He wouldn't even
Right.
say,
That's
If
not
the
gonna
money
happen.
was right, he probably would.
Canelo probably kill this nigga.
bro, what?
That's
Bro,
fair.
he went up 2 weight classes and just won, right?
Right.
Knocked him out. I was
Yeah.
watching that shit at the same time I was watching the UFC.
Because it was
shit.
on at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Competition.
Yeah,
Right, real
that's what I
shit.
was like, man, they're making y'all choose both.
Combat sport competition.
Dana White was watching that shit at the UFC thing on his phone.
That's funny as hell.
He was like, because he bet 100,000 on Canelo.
What you gonna do?
That's easy money.
Right. Right. Yo, but fuck it, man. Let's move forward. The new music, then. What do you got for us?
Oh shit, music with Dan. Hey, we know we gotta start off with noises. You know that new Notion music video dropped today, featuring Zay. You can support it at noises.com. Make sure you pre-save the new EP. Count your blessings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be dropping everywhere on December 10th. Rich Minds, Blossom Records. Shout out BTM. A lot of shit happening. Long Journey also dropped a volume 2 of his double music series. The Search is out now on all DSPs, so go show love to that. Shout out Long Journey. New Rufio Spence, he dropped a single called Years of Abuse.
Rufio.
Yeah, Norwalk 562.
Yes,
We still
sir.
gotta get him on the pod.
For real shit.
Facts.
Shout out Rufio Spence. I know Noah James dropped a music video too for The Flood. He dropped that earlier this week, I think. Shout out Brick to Your Face. Shout out Lisa. I think she shot the whole video actually.
God damn.
Produced by Cast One.
Cash out, nigga.
Let me see what else. You guys heard Ye drop the deluxe for Donda?
Nah,
Bro,
I did not.
I was
Hey.
so mad when I was just driving one day and Keep My Spirit Alive came on.
And it was him.
I was like, who is this nigga?
It was Kanye.
Think he is, bro. Why is he on here singing?
Yeah, he added.
Yeah, I'm so glad it's back.
I think he added 2 new songs, and then he added a couple new versions of existing tracks.
Or put the old versions back on.
Right.
And then he put the shit with Andre 3000 on.
Right. He put the song that got leaked. He put that on the project.
on there.
And it's the explicit version.
No, it's not.
Oh, they fixed
It's
it?
clean, yeah.
It was explicit
The verse is
at
even
first.
slightly changed. You can't even hear the diss track. He must have rewrote a verse, or he must have did something.
Andre's verse is still explicit.
No, Andre's verse was not.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, they changed it. It was explicit. When
I don't want to hear that joint then. I want to play the old joint.
I mean, Donda wasn't.
I know that's why I was like, ooh, it's stuck through. I was like,
album.
yeah.
No, they cleaned it, and then Ye's verse is different. The diss is not really there anymore. Yeah, I don't know what he did. He must have rewrote his shit.
Drake was supposed to be on the new French, not that niggas listen to French Montana.
Right.
I shouldn't have said that. Shout out to French Montana. Hey, French Montana got hits.
No,
I'll take it from him. Nigga got hits.
Come on now, stop playing French.
He got hits. I don't know why I said that nigga. He got hits. But anyway, that nigga Drake. That nigga Drake is on this shit, and they had to take Drake off because he was dissing Kanye, I guess.
Like a lot?
They just said they took the Drake verse off because of what Kanye diss.
God damn.
I want to know what Drake was going to say on the diss track back, and Jay Prince was like, nah, bro, you can't do that. You can't drop this.
I think that was all bullshit, too.
I know I don't know this somebody, but I seen this podcast of some niggas I watch, and one of them said they know, like, the engineer, and he knows what was on there, and he said it was some crucial shit.
Yo, I did a bunch of shit.
You wouldn't believe what he said.
You wouldn't believe what he said.
I wish I would know. I wish I could know.
Probably had to sign contracts. You do not
Bro,
discuss.
you can't say shit about
What you think he said
today.
God damn.
But yeah, no, well, fuck it, man. That new Ye shit. He dropped Donda. He dropped the deluxe. So shout out to Ye. They also dropped part 2 of that Drink Champs interview. Check that out. Wait.
Y'all ain't heard the Donda?
Nah.
You gotta run the Donda, bro.
Nah, I done heard it. I thought you were talking about the deluxe shit.
Oh, no, I ain't heard the album.
You gotta run the Donda,
you
bro.
gotta run it back.
Donda.
You gotta run it.
You don't support Kanye?
It's not that I don't support him.
You just don't. It's not your shit. You don't fuck with
not my
it.
shit.
You gotta run it, bro.
Too many people are talking about it.
I feel it.
If you ain't been fucking with what he been doing the past few albums, run this one. Just run it one time.
Please.
It's gonna be a couple tracks on there that you're gonna
The
fuck
Arson
with.
cosign.
Definitely.
That's about it.
Definitely. I'm not saying every track is it's not gonna be every track is for you, but the ones that you fuck with, you gonna fuck with them.
Okay.
Like there's a few songs on there that's in my rotation.
Once he took Soldier off, I was like, I can't listen to this. Y'all seen Soldier's reaction?
Yeah, that shit hilarious.
I'm trash. He said, man, put that shit out. Let the people say it.
He was mad.
Nah, but it's still hella niggas on there though. It's fucking The Weeknd is on there.
Right.
Benny the Butcher.
Lil Baby.
Not
That's
Benny.
what I'm excited to hear.
Not Benny. Conway's on there.
Yeah, Conway and Westside on it.
And Westside are on there. That shit's hard.
Hove on it.
Hove is on it. Lil Baby.
The Locks on it.
Yeah.
Jadakiss.
The Locks is on there.
Sheik and Styles P.
Andre 3000
After they won
now.
the verses,
the
when
Deluxe
they
is
did
out.
that, you feel me?
Literally.
Fucking
Okay,
yeah, it's a lot of
okay.
people on there, man. It's some Jay Electronica's on there.
Electronica. Joe and the
Whoa,
Bonica.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm a vouch for the Donda.
All right.
Like I said,
All right.
like
You're
it's
not the first person to tell me that.
like Playboy Cardi. I don't like the Playboy Cardi song. Like it's not for me. But I see what he was doing. You gotta. I was telling them that Kanye's the only artist in his age bracket that transcends from the youth all the way to the people his age. He's the only person that has fans of that whole age range. So he got to make songs with Playboy Cardi and then make songs with the Locks. You feel me?
Yeah.
On the same album.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's why it's crazy. Like I said, run it through. Run the Donda
Do
through.
that, man.
Arson improves. Check out Donda.
All right.
Supposedly, Cool Kid's supposed to drop a collab with Larry June. I'm excited to hear what that's supposed to sound like.
It's going up.
New
Yeah, I heard
album,
that shit.
like
It
some
comes
Def
out
Jam
when, today?
West. I think it's supposed to come out at midnight, but it's supposed to be like some compilation.
Hey,
It looks
hold
like,
on.
it looks like it's gonna be a compilation.
He dropped the song with Benny the Butcher.
wait.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, isn't Benny one of the presidents over there too, or
Yeah.
no?
He's an artist now.
Yo,
in
what
Def
the
Jam.
fuck is happening to Def Jam? And when do we get the video game back? That's all I want to know, man.
For real, can you imagine fucking
Bruh,
Benny the
that's
Butcher
what
and
I'm-
shit and the new
anyone
Def
from
Jam?
Griselda could be on the
Conway,
game,
yeah,
man.
Rome Streets.
Let's go.
Hey, that'd be hard.
Hey, they gonna run that shit. They
Who
gonna,
else is on Def Jam though? Like big artists.
I really
Def
don't
Jam.
care. Right now, they have a pretty good starting lineup. I like what they got. Well, it's right now it's just Snoop and fucking everybody from Griselda that I know,
Snoop
or well,
Snoop
Benny
Dogg
at
and
least.
shit.
You feel me? That's not
and
a
I
bad
think
way
he's
to
signed,
build
I
it,
think
bro.
that what's that dude's name? Doggy Style from San Bernardino. I think he's on Def Jam too.
Oh,
I think,
shit, I
I
don't
think
know.
Snoop Dogg signed him.
okay, well there it is.
He's like
Man.
a young. He's literally like a young. He like portraying a young Snoop.
Okay.
Like straight up. Like
Hey.
yeah.
Hey, so yeah, that I didn't know about that until recently. That Snoop's
That's
dropping,
crazy.
Snoop's dropping a new album, but it looks like it's gonna be a compilation album of like featured artists. You know, you guys mentioned the Benny the Butcher track. I heard that. There's a couple other features on there too, so some big names. So
Yeah,
I'm
like,
curious to see how that
I-
sounds like.
I think that the this dude from Long Beach, Hey Dion, I think that
He's on there.
he signed to
Okay.
Def Jam.
Okay.
Oh, he got Larry June on here.
Oh, yeah, he
Okay.
got
Oh, it's
Larry
already
on
out. You already see it?
No, it's not out yet.
Oh,
Is he- yeah, he-
Track list.
the pre-save
track list out.
track list.
Hey, Larry June been going crazy.
What?
so it looks like it's a compilation, right? Like a bunch of artists, like
Yeah,
featured
it's a bunch
artists.
Larry
artists.
June's my favorite artist, bro.
Man, I've been fucking with Larry June.
Yeah.
heavy.
Arson sounds like Larry June when he raps off top.
Hey.
And then let me just do this last one.
Where you ride my bike?
And let me just get this last one out there. We were just talking about Benny. Apparently, he's dropping a new single as well called "Never Fell." So though, you know, we'll check that out when it drops, and we'll talk about it
Definitely
next week.
will.
Hell
But you
yeah.
know, if I missed anything else, you know, it's love. I know there's a lot of music out there, and you know, this is just shit that caught my radar or whatever. That was on my radar. So
Yeah.
other than that, man, I think it's time to get in. Let's get into our guest, man.
Yo,
Frankie OG.
FrankieOG, my man. Thank you
Good
for
job,
pulling
Dan.
up.
Music with
It's cold
Dan.
as fuck out here, but we got Kush.
Oh yeah, we good. We out here.
Breezy out here.
So
Yeah,
let's just get the simple shit out the way. Where are you from?
So
You feel me? What area? Where? For what reason? Have you always been from there? Type deal.
so growing up, I moved around a lot, bro. Like I was born in Moreno Valley,
Mm.
and I lived there for about like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
And then my parents moved up to the high desert area, like Victorville,
Mhm.
Apple Valley, Adelanto, Hesperia area. I moved all like in throughout those cities as when I was growing up, because my parents got divorced when I was young, at like 7 years old. So once that happened, like I went and moved with my moms, and we moved around a lot. So really, like the high desert where I grew up, like where I went to high school, I went to school. But after high school, I moved to LA for like 2 years, 3 years. Ended up back in the high desert because some shit happened.
Right. Life.
And then
life
yeah,
happened.
yeah, when I was like 20, I moved back to LA.
Okay.
And then after that, I moved back to the IE. So now I'm in Riverside. So I've done a lot of moving all throughout
Right.
Cali.
Yeah,
You know,
but
I
you've
even lived in
been-
Northern California, like when
shit.
I was like in the 5th grade, because we moved out there for a year.
Where at in
Woodland.
Woodland. Okay.
Woodland.
Goddamn.
Yeah. So like growing up, bro, like I was never in one
Right.
spot. You know what I mean? I
Constant.
moved
Seemed like it was a lot of
so
movement.
much, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I went so many houses, moving with my aunties. Sometimes living with friends and shit, like in
Right.
high school. Yeah, bro. It was a lot of moving. Like like the last 2 years has probably been like my most like confined. Like, all right, this is my spot.
Right.
Like this is where I'm at. You know what I mean? This is where I'm gonna be for
Right.
a while. You know what I mean? So
It's important to
that's
have
a
that.
blessing.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a blessing. Mm-hmm.
To have like that space.
Yeah, but yeah, so I would really say I'm from like the Inland Empire because I've
Okay.
lived there
Easy,
majority
easy.
of my life. You know what I
IE.
mean? So IE, yeah,
Yeah, shout out to the
definitely
IE.
claim the IE
Real
for
shit,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Yo, so who did you meet early in life that told you should be doing this music stuff, man?
Nobody, bro.
Nobody.
Like I didn't like really like figure out that this music shit was for me until I was like 18.
And-
I had always been rapping, and like
okay.
when I look back in time, like when I was like 7 years old, I asked my mom's for a radio and Usher's Confession album when that shit came out, bro. And like I bumped that shit when I was a youngin', and then from there, like I like started listening to Little Bow Wow, and then like I studied all Little Bow Wow's album, learned his choreography. Like, this was when I was a kid, though, bro. Like I was
Right.
doing this just out of the love of like dancing and like
This
just
was
like
last month though. No,
like you know doing like that type of shit. So like
right.
after high school when I graduated, I was like in high school I didn't really set myself up for anything, bro. There was a lot of like tough shit that happened during my life in high school and shit like that. It wasn't really stable. So I realized when I was at school, it was kind of my way to get away from my problems. So like I fucked around a lot at school. I always had fun at school. Or, like I literally won class clown type shit. You know what I mean? Like I was always funny. Like I took school semi-serious. Like I didn't fail. Like I graduated. Like I was good, but like I didn't set myself up for the future. Like I wasn't thinking about that shit while I was in school. I was thinking about like, this is where I need to have fun. Then I got to go worry about these problems when I get home, bro. Like type shit. So I had a lot of like self-realization when I was like 18, just going to the gym every day after school. You know what I mean? Just like really like getting healthy, like physically and shit. I wouldn't say my diet was good, but like physically I was working out a lot and shit. And I just really thought like, bro, like what makes me happy? Like what do I love to do every fucking day? And like, I always freestyled and shit, and like at parties in high school, I was always freestyling. Everybody wanted me to freestyle for them and whatnot. But then like, I just thought about it one day. I was like, damn, like I really, like everything I just told you, that all happened. That was all my thought process, like everything that I was thinking about. And I was just like, man, I'm really, like, I could really do this music shit. Like even like some of my homies, like they would ask for my opinions when they would make music and like shit like that. And like, I was like, man, like I could really do this shit if I like stick my mind to it right now. Like I'm 18 years old, bro. Like if I start today, right now, and set my intentions in my mind to this shit, like I could do this shit. I was like, fuck everybody that's gonna tell me that like, oh, he's just doing this for this or SoundCloud rapper. However I gotta start, bro. Like I gotta start.
I started.
And like, like my whole intention behind it was really just like I want to be the inspiration for the generation behind me or whoever listens to my music. Like, I want to be the artist that inspires my listeners, how I was inspired by the artists that have inspired me to do better in life, that made me feel good in hard times. Just music, when you feel it and the emotions it gives you, when you relate to certain artists and what they're saying, it touches you differently. Because, you know, when you listen to music by yourself, when you're going through shit, you put on a song, it makes you feel a certain way or it gets you do a certain time. Or like albums that I can name got me through certain shit, and they always have a piece of my heart. You know what I mean? So that's the type of artist that I want to be for my listeners. You know what I mean? So that's always been my intention behind my music. Like, it was never like, oh, I'm trying to get famous. Like, I'm trying to get none of that shit. Like, bro, I'm real introvert and like, I don't really like be out and about or go into parties. And like, I did all that shit in high school. Like, I had fun in high school.
Right.
So like after high school, I was like partied out, bro. I was like, I need to figure this shit out. All I do is bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that I had that realization young because everything was just like going to shit around me. Like I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like my parents don't got it together. Like if I don't do something like this shit,
I'm not gonna have it together.
I'm not gonna have shit. Like, you know what I mean? So it was like one of those things where like I know this could change my life, but it's also like it makes me happy, and I'm gonna put my all into this because this is what I want to do. So that's really how it started for me, bro. I didn't start recording music till I was like 18. Right. I put my first freestyle on SoundCloud when I was like 14, though, like on my phone and like a speaker type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, to Young Simi, Spazzin' beat. Yeah, that shit's still on my SoundCloud, bro.
All right, well, fuck it, yo.
Yeah, that's so like
that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, so like I've always been in love with music for sure.
So
go ahead.
Yeah, so you're 18. You know, you realize, you know, music is gonna be like your outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like something you love, something that you want to make a way with.
Yep.
You know, you just said you wanted to put out a sound. You know, you put something on SoundCloud. You know, a freestyle, just kind of get a feel. You know, that people kind of see what it is. You know, what was next after that? Like, what was next, and like, what did you think was gonna be like? You know.
So like after like all that realization happened and whatnot, like I moved out to Southgate where my pops was at because that's where he was living at, and like me and my pops never really had a good relationship. After like my parents got divorced and shit, he was kind of one of those dads that like he was trying to get his shit together, bro. Like he had lost everything. He lost his family, like he lost his businesses, he lost his home. So like it put my dad in a really dark place. So I didn't see him for a long time. You know what I mean? And then at one point my pops got locked up. You know what I mean? So like when I was young, of course. So our relationship was always real shaky. So like when he presented the opportunity to me to just go out there and live with him, and like he had a construction job for me and shit, and I was like, all right, that's perfect. Like I could go to LA and like start doing this music shit, meet people, go to events, find studios. Like I could really go out there. Like if I'm not gonna do it out here in Victorville. I'm not gonna do shit. Like I can't do it out here. So when I shot out that way, it just so happened that one of my boys that I went to high school with, he had already been recording music for like some years now, like 2 years, because he moved to LA in the middle of us, our sophomore year. He moved to LA,
Okay.
started
Who
doing
is this?
music. I don't really talk to him no more, so I don't really mention his
Oh,
name.
man, never mind,
Yeah,
never
nah,
mind.
yeah, he.
Damn, Scooby.
Nah, it's all good. Nah, you know how this music shit goes.
Man,
You know how this music journey goes.
But it was part of the journey.
But it's
you know?
part of my
Right.
journey,
Right.
and I learned things from him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'll never take those times for granted.
Definitely,
but you know
definitely. Yeah,
when
no, it happens,
ties
you know
have
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
cut, they got to be cut.
Right.
Right.
It happens.
So he was one of those people that at first he was all about our sound and everything like that, and then I felt like once he realized how fast I grasped recording music and like how good I was, I felt like a shift in his energy, and like he got kind of envious of me because of how fast I was picking it up. You know what I mean? Because he was the type of person that like I would never forget the first day we recorded, bro. He was like, "Hey man, it's gonna sound kind of weird. Like if you're shaky, like don't worry about it. Like it took me a while to get this shit together, bro." And I literally got on the mic and just busted like boom, and I was like, "Oh no, like this sounds comfortable." And like I could see the amazement in the eyes, but as the journey went on, I realized it was like envy and like jealousy. You know what I mean? Because he seen my progression and how fast everything was moving. But yeah, so I started like first recording music with him when I was like 18, and everything that I put out on SoundCloud was just like freestyles. I hadn't been writing music yet because all I knew was freestyles. And then as I grew, put more and more music out, my ears started to grow too. Like, I wanted to get better and better. So I sat down and started writing my lyrics instead of freestyling shit. So everything was really on SoundCloud for like, I would say like the first year or two.
Okay.
And then one of my cousins had been seeing what I was doing. One of my girl cousins, her name is Abney. She had been working with Stephen J from Oh That's Filthy.
Right. She was. They did a conscious radio for a while, right?
So with Conscious Radio, right? So
Shout out.
Yeah, in 2017, me and the dude that had not the guy that I was telling you about beforehand, but one of the producers I had met after that, his name's Algie, still one of my good homies.
Okay.
We got the opportunity to go out to Conscious Radio. And that's kind of how everything got a little bit more serious. And that's really what started my journey to get to where I'm at right now. After that interview, Stephen J kind of seen what I was doing, and he liked it. And then he invited me to a Pretty Papes event. That was like the week after that when Pretty Papes dropped his Valentine's Day album back like a couple years ago. I forgot what it was called.
Right.
Romance Mike, I think.
Right.
Or not Romance Mike.
You went to the listening party?
Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
were there too. I took Rito and I think Monte and
When they were giving out the free tattoos. When they were giving out the free tattoos.
I think we were there. Remember when we went there and we were like they were giving out the heart-shaped conchas, like the bread.
That was some years ago, bro.
It was a while back.
I remember
That was the first.
yeah.
That was the first event that
That's
I
crazy.
ever.
We were all there. We didn't even know.
Yeah,
That's
that was
wild.
the first event that I ever went to, and like after that, the week after that was Nug Life's The Beat Dispensary listening party, and then I kind of linked up with more people there that I had seen from there, like Noah. I introduced myself to Nugs because I had been going back and forth with Nug Life on social media because for like years I had a Nug Life sticker on my Xbox and I didn't even know. And then it just so happened that like we were all interconnected with like the people that I had just been meeting. So then I went and tapped in with Nug Life's beats and I was like, oh shit, this shit is hard.
These are dope. Yeah.
And at the time, and like I remember I had just put out a single with Young Simi. With Young Simi, I took Young Simi to the Conscious Radio studio and I recorded a track with him there. And like that's what caught Nug Life's attention. I remember him telling me, he's like, "Oh yeah, this track with Young Simi was dope. This, and that." And that's kind of how like me and Nug Life linked up.
Yeah, I feel like I've been seeing you guys around a lot. I've been doing a lot of shit this year too, like everywhere. I've seen y'all together at Thought Fest. I've seen y'all together at we brought a couple shows with Zay at the Pacifico Cantina. And, pretty lit shows, and it's like, man, it's dope. It's dope to see like you can tell like you got a pretty good chemistry together.
Yeah. I mean, I could really say that Nugs is the first producer that I know has like 150% full faith and trust in what I do when I step into the lab. And like the cohesiveness when we work together is just like, it's like unmatched. I never felt that's the type of energy with another producer. And like his critiquing and the way that he's just so like involved with the music when you create with him, it's just like a whole nother level. It's next level. You know what I mean? He makes you think outside the box and like, I'm like, challenges you to do better in all aspects. You know what I mean? So it's dope, bro. It's dope. It's dope working with Nugs. He's given me a lot of opportunities that like have also gotten me to where I'm at today. So it's all love, bro. Like that's my bro for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Even further than this music shit. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say though,
Yes, sir.
Do you see the way, like, after working with him, like, that's going to be what you look for next time you need a new producer type deal? Like, is that going to be the type of quality you're going to be, you know what I'm saying, looking for?
It's kind
Type
of
deal?
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you say that because like as of recently, I kind of had to stop
Mhm.
accepting beats from a lot of producers
Right.
because like as an artist, I'm trying to grow
Mhm.
and like I see everything around me elevating, like even my penmanship, the shows that we're doing, the crowd reactions that I'm getting,
Mhm.
people listening to my music, the growth of that. And it's like if I want everything to elevate, everything has to elevate with it. The beat selection, the producers that I'm working with, the talent that I work with, the people's work ethic that I'm working with. Like it has to all correlate and make sense to like my vision as well as their vision. You know what I mean? I can't just be working with somebody that's trying to benefit off of me, and I can't just be trying to benefit off of somebody when I work with them. It has to be cohesive, you know what I mean? And it has to make sense. And like that's the type of thing that I'm on. So it's like I wouldn't say that I'm looking for anything particular, but I just gotta really know that you're about it, and it has to fit. Our sounds have to fit. You know what I mean? I like when people really like know what I'm doing and like don't just try to reach out because they see what I'm doing, but they actually took the time to study like what I do, and like when they reach out as a producer and like have a pack for me. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now I'm kind of solidified on working with like Nug Life and Jaded Eye.
Okay.
Shout out Jaded Eye. You
Shout
know,
out Jaded Eye,
that's
yeah.
been
That's a friend. Yeah, Jaded Eye's a friend of the podcast.
yeah, and that's
Yes,
and,
sir.
and that's been more low key, you know what I mean? Because me and Jaded Eye haven't even had an in person session.
Right.
It's been more of like
Just in the works.
He's been sending me beats for like 2 years now.
Okay.
God damn.
And like with COVID and everything like that, it just like we never were able to get into the lab and work together. So that's why I postponed it. Because I like to get in the lab if the producer's an engineer and engineer sessions. I'm like, nah, like I like to get in the lab with you and record to your beats. I'm not trying to go somewhere else and make it complicated. I mean, it's not complicated, but I just like the energy more.
It's a different feel. It's a
It's
different
a way
vibe.
different feel. You get a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? If things need to be switched up, you could just do it there. You don't got to be back and forth. Emails don't have to be sent to this and that person. I don't got to be in group chats worrying about like, hey, did he get the mix?
Right. I hear you.
You know what I mean? So it's just shit that I've already dealt with that I don't want to deal with, and it just slows down the process. So.
Right. So the bar is pretty set high. It's kind of
for sure.
set high for like anyone upcoming that
for
wants
sure.
to like even think about, yo, I'm trying to collab with FrankieOG. And it's not even saying it like that, but like you said, I think you're surrounding yourself with the right people too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I see you around Noah Heavy. Noah James is a very like, you know, I don't know if pillar is even the right word, but he's a strong like individual that's in this hip hop underground community that
Yeah,
we're in. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Shout
to
out Noah
homie
James because like
James.
even Noah James is a big part of my growing process right now, bro. Like he took me on my first tour. He had a lot of faith in me as a performer and as an artist, and gave me opportunities that like not a lot of other people were given, bro.
No, I feel it, and he is definitely that type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
like-
I see it at the shows too. Like, you know, he rocks with you guys at the shows. Like
Yeah.
that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Hell
you
yeah.
can see like you're surrounding yourself with the right individuals that's going to take you to that level that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
And it feels good to be like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm so much younger than everybody on the scene, but like I'm usually at least a year or two younger than
Right.
everybody. And like when I tell them, they're amazed. They're like, what? You know what I mean? So that just makes me feel good because like, you know, I carry myself at like a higher like frequency, you know what I mean? Like my mentality is a little bit different than most people at my age group or a little bit younger than me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like I'm blessed to be able to have gone through the things that I've gone through that showed me that I need to be a certain way in life. You know what I mean?
man.
Like move correctly.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? And set your intentions correctly in everything that you do. You know what I mean? Because just makes me feel good, and that's what I know. That's how I receive my blessings.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Confidence.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel that, bro.
Shit. Oh, go ahead, Scoop. Go ahead.
My thing was because before the pod, on the way in, we were talking about new things coming. What's coming from you, man?
So I mean, I got a lot of things coming, especially like in 2022. But my next thing, the way I'm gonna close out the year, is I actually I want to say definitely before the end of the month, me Nug Life have a remix that we're dropping with two really big artists that
Nice.
y'all gonna fuck with. I don't really want to release the names yet. but,
Okay.
like,
Damn, because I
those
like
two
to
are-
ask people what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
names
Build the,
are.
build the anticipation.
Yeah,
Google
you
was
guys will
asking.
I was
definitely,
like,
you guys will definitely see within the next like week or so. We're gonna start promoting the track, and y'all see
Okay.
who's on it. But like,
I got an idea.
yeah.
Right, uh-oh.
So what we did was it's a remix track off of that highly classified EP we just did
Right,
with
yeah,
me and Noah James.
I was gonna talk about all
with
the music.
Nug
after
Life,
this,
yeah, Nug Life, Noah James. We did a remix off that. So me and Nug Life kind of did some dope shit. He flipped one of the beats, and like we dropped a verse on it, and then he reached out to 2 really fucking dope artists, bro. Like next level dope, bro. It's shit's sick. Like it puts me in another kind of like level when people look at me musically because of the features. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Hey, we're excited, man. I feel
Nugs had to explain that shit to me too. Like, and that's another reason why like I'm like the bar is set so high because opportunities that he's giving me and people that he's putting me on songs with, he's like, bro, you got to realize this shit, bro. Like, don't downplay that. And I'm like, you're right, bro. Like, this shit is real. Like, Nug Life is doing shit that like I don't see nobody doing right now. Like, and
He's on it.
I'm seeing like
He's
behind,
on his
and I'm
hustle,
seeing
you know what
behind
I'm
the
saying?
scenes like the shit that he hasn't dropped yet. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, so just to be involved in that is like a blessing. So that's next. Me and Nug Life remix. And then in December, early December, I got a single coming out with Pretty Papes, produced by Jaded Eye.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So my
dope.
dog Pretty Papes came through correct on that shit, bro. Like,
Okay.
this is just like kind of like setting the bar to let y'all know what I'm gonna be on next year, and just
Okay.
like, you know, FrankieOG's here to stay type of
Okay.
shit. You know what I mean?
Solidifying that.
Yeah, solidifying that with that collab project with Jaded Eye that's coming out in January.
Right.
So I'm just releasing that single in December, giving them a little taste, and then dropping that. It's gonna be like 3 to 5 songs, a little
Okay.
EP, but
Nice.
every single song is just gonna be a banger.
Hey,
you know what I
sometimes
mean?
less is more.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just gonna start the year off. And me and Nug Life's vote right now for 2022 is crazy.
Yeah.
We've talked about our collab project coming out sometime next year. We don't really have a time frame, but that's definitely gonna happen next year.
Okay.
Me and Nug Life collab project. I have a lot of singles in the vault right now that I kind of had to rethink. So I'm rebuilding my vault right now.
Right.
For sure.
Hey, we're excited, man.
Yeah.
Best believe that.
Yeah.
We're
For
excited.
sure.
And just
go
kind of
ahead.
like a little bit of advice for artists. Like, not every song that y'all record has to drop, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it
Just
just
like,
has to
you
be
know,
made,
just like when you're like NBA players are in the game, like not every shot has to drop. But like the shots that do drop are usually critical ass shots. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could be shooting bad the whole fucking game, and then in a critical situation, they sitting in the corner and they clap that 3 with 4 seconds left. They up 2
Clappers.
now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, we know.
so like,
we know.
So like, take those songs that like you're not really digging and like that. Take them as practice reps. Critique yourself. What do you
Feel
want to
that.
do better next
Right.
time? You know what I'm saying? Like, not every song has to release. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little something that I could give because I had to learn that as a underground artist. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could feel like, damn, I'm wasting this or I'm wasting that, but nah, you're not wasting it.
Right. It's all about perspective, like
and
you
you
said.
always
Yeah.
and you always want to drop something that's hotter than the last shit that you dropped. You
Yeah,
always
man.
want to elevate. You don't ever want to come down. So that's what and that's why I've been really patient with my drops too, because I want to make sure that my music only elevates and it sounds better than what I did last time.
I
So
hear you.
yeah, definitely expect a lot of music next year from me.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Looking
Yes, sir.
forward to all of
Hey,
it,
Yeah,
bro.
hell yeah.
I was really
bro,
feeling
came
that.
through with the game, bro. My
No, real
bad.
shit. No, real
Yeah,
talk.
for real.
No, I was really feeling that the Operation 44 joint. Y'all performed that one live too a few times. I seen that shit live.
Yeah,
That's
that
dope.
shit's been dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That was off the highly classified EP, right?
That's highly classified EP, and we also got a mini movie coming out for highly
Okay.
classified
Uh-oh.
EP. So we filmed a mini movie.
Mini movie?
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
shit.
5 to 8 minute like
Short film?
little
I
short
feel
film.
you.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
Something dope, real
Right.
like James Bond spy type shit that we did. So it's
Were
gonna
you
be dope.
James Bond or what?
yeah, the cover
nah.
arts was sick.
Yeah. So like you seen the cover art for Operation
yeah,
44,
yeah,
right? How we
yeah.
were like in the tuxedos
Yeah.
and Noah's in the Hawaiian
Right,
suit. So
right.
basically like to break it down a little bit, we basically did it as like Noah's the guy that's kind of like setting up the job. You know what I'm saying? Nugs is in the studio and I got to deliver him the package.
Right.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So Noah set it up. I'm the guy that gets
Right.
it done,
Right.
and Nug Life is the guy on the spaceship making sure that everything's dope. So
Right.
the
Double
concept
O Frankie.
the concept of it is hella fucking sick too. You guys are gonna fuck with the whole concept behind it. Like, it's just dope how we incorporated like the industry trying to steal shit from us. Like, it's just dope. I don't want
Right.
to give it all up, but it's just
I think
hella-
I seen you guys film some of that. I think you guys gave a little teaser.
yeah,
on,
a couple months ago.
Right, right.
Yeah. So we're going through that, and that should be done within the next couple of weeks and ready to release. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Because we were peeping it too earlier. Like, you know, like definitely, like I said, you could see like the sound you're going for, and and like the people you're surrounding yourself with. Like, you know, like I think that project was like, it was really backed by you, Noah, and Nug Life, right? You
Yeah,
had
that
a
was just
feature
us
on there.
three.
Was there a feature on there?
Yeah, Rocky G.
There you go, yeah, Rocky G.
Yeah, but that's like Nug's bro, you know what I mean? So it's like all in house, you know
That's
what I mean?
what I'm saying,
So
like, you know?
it was dope. It was a really fun experience, like seeing like the recording of that project was beautiful, bro, because it wasn't even like we didn't even like set the intention like, yo, we're gonna do a project. What it was there was a downtown LA weed session going on,
Okay.
and they kept they gave Noah a spot to set up his merchandise booth, and I was just, you know, I was just going there to chill, check it out. Fuck it, like that's dope. Let me meet some people,
Right.
see who I can meet, and that's not too far from Nug's studio, so every time that we would do that, like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we would just be like, well, let's hit up Nugs. Let's go see what Nugs is doing. And like we got there the first day, and it just turned into us like Nugs like, y'all want to hear some beats? Hell yeah! Like, are these open? He's like, hell yeah, they're open. We start writing, boom, 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 and then like we get 2 songs, and then they just correlate. They sound very, very like cohesive, and we're just like, oh shit, this may be something that we got. Like we may have something here. So like, damn, I think that was my truck because I locked my keys and that shit stopped. I'm like, wait a second.
You're live out here.
Nah, you good. But anyways, yeah. So it wasn't even planned, bro. It just kind of
Right.
happened.
Just
And,
happened
like,
organically. You
it
guys were in
happened
there
very
cooking.
organic. And then like Rocky G was flying out here for I think a show that him and Nug Life had, and
Right place, right time.
I
type
was
shit.
at the studio with Nugs while Rocky G flew in, and it just turned into like a dope shroom trip. And Rocky fucking killed the track, and he played live saxophone on the shit.
Oh,
and I was
shit.
tripping out on shrooms watching him play this shit live, and it was just like one of the most beautiful experiences I ever had recording of like a project and just being like, damn, like. And like for me, as like being like the smallest scale artist on that project, like I knew like, damn, this is like the biggest thing that I've been a part of in my career right now. As far as like collaborations, like working with Nug Life, like the dopest producer that I know right now personally, like, you know what I'm saying? The dopest, like Noah being as much of a pillar as he is in hip hop and what he's done, and you know what I'm saying. So for me to be a main artist on that was just like, I took that as like a really like what the fuck. It was really,
It was
like,
dope.
It was a
like
dope
I said.
experience.
Yeah,
to
like
me.
I said, props
you know,
to y'all, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
like
did
I
that
was like,
shit.
what the fuck? Like this
Yeah,
is
bro.
beautiful because it came together without it even being talked about. It was just
Right.
organically, and it was beautiful because I had talked about like I got to get a project. Like, you know, I got a list of people that I want to do projects with. Noah and Nugs were both on that list, but I didn't think I was going to get them together.
Right.
You know what I
Got it
mean?
down
So
on that
yeah,
one.
so that shit was cool. You know
Who
what I
else
mean?
is on that list by chance?
Right now,
Right now, on
as
that
far
list.
as far as like artists, I would say I really want to work with Stevie Crooks.
Okay.
Stevie Crooks is dope. I feel like we would do some dope shit, especially because he had like that dope Miami like Vice vibe, Hitman shit that he just dropped. I forgot what the project was called, but I played it through multiple times. I'm really high right now. Shout out Stevie, but yeah, Stevie is really dope.
Yeah, Stevie is
Velda Wonder.
Yo, the wonder.
Velda Wonder is definitely somebody that I want to get a collab with, which is yeah. I think I think it could happen. You know what I mean? Especially the way that I'm going right now. I think it could happen. Near future type shit.
That's right.
Me just putting it into the universe.
Speak it to existence.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Man. And then I would just have to like jump to like a super large scale artist and be like
Right.
Larry June for
Okay.
sure. Like that would be fucking crazy sick, bro. Because like I can't even lie. Like I don't really like dip into like new music and like listen to new music, especially right now. Like in my mental space that I'm in right now, I realized that like I used to be so much of a music listener that I would get drowned in listening to so much music that I would like, compare my art to it, and then I would start doing this and that. Now I listen to music as just a listener, and I know how to separate the two.
Right.
But like in the mental state that I'm in right now, I'm more of just like playing shit that's inspiring me, listening to different types of beats that inspire me, and like my homies' musics that I'm close to. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like
I feel it.
supporting what like is close to me. So that's kind of what I've been on.
Now, by chance, do you produce anything like at all? No,
Bro, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. I don't produce. Like I don't even like I can vaguely record myself
Okay.
and things like that. Like that's something that like I'm working on right now too. Cause like I'm not even gonna lie. Neg Life was on my head about that the other day. He's like, bro, like you don't be recording yourself or nothing, bro. Like he's like, what the fuck? Like you need to get on that. Like, and I was like, yeah, you're right. He's like, next year if you're not doing that shit by like next year, bro. He's like, I'm gonna be on your head, bro. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I do need to learn how to at least run the studio session for myself and things like that. But just like I look back at it, it's like I barely bought myself a laptop like last year. You know what I'm saying? I've never been computer savvy. I never had that shit growing up. You know what I mean? I never was able to like have those types of opportunities. Like I skated a lot when I was a kid, so that was my thing. I was skateboarding, I was outside, smoking weed with the big homies. You know what I mean? So like,
shout out the big homies.
Yeah. So like I always kicked it with older people. So I think that's kind of why I like carry myself at like a higher like energy and like a higher like mentality. Cause like I always kicked it with older cats that I had to be more mature around, connect like a little kid, even though I was a kid type of shit. You know what I mean? So.
Hey man, FrankieOG.
Real shit.
Yeah, but I got a lot of music.
Now,
I got a lot of music coming.
Outside of the music, where do you stand in the weed industry, man?
Where do I stand in the weed industry?
Because you said you've been doing it since what, 14, I believe?
Yeah, I've been smoking weed. I've been smoking weed consistently
Consistently.
since I was like
Never missed a day.
Consistent basis.
like since I was like in
Never
the
missed a 420.
Since like I was like in the 8th grade, straight up, bro. Like I was always like that stoner ass skater kid that was like, well, here comes Frank. He's high. He smells like weed. You know what I mean? So that, like, I've worked in grow houses. I've trimmed buds. I've helped grow operations that were small. You know what I mean? I've worked in illegal shops. I've worked in illegal shops. You know what I mean? I help, like I said, the Gas Factory 909 is my sponsor right now.
Hey,
shout out.
So that's like more independent. Like I was able to grasp at this off like the musical shit. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Music and just the connections that I made, and like I really feel like me as a musician, I want to be in that legendary stoner category. You know what I mean? With the Snoop Dogg's, with the Wiz Khalifas, with the Dizzy Wrights. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
So disrespectful of me to forget. Oh no, I didn't forget Willie Nelson. You know what I'm saying? Like type of shit like
Currency.
that. Like I want to be in that category of stoners. You know what I mean? Because I love weed so much. Like I love the plant. I love what it does for people. I have so much knowledge about it. Like I've taken the time to study about it. You know what I mean? And I've seen the evolution of it and the change of it, and like on every aspect of it, bro. I could tell you from the bud growing process to the concentrate, like how shit gets done. You know what I mean? Just by being around and like being interested in it. So I love that shit, bro. And I'm all about quality over anything, bro. Especially in like marijuana, because it's like it's real easy to get bad stuff, like not good shit. You know what I mean? Not everybody has the access to a lot of the things that I have access to.
They got a lot of booth out there.
Yeah, so I like to spread the access that I have. You know what I mean?
They obviously don't go to the Gas Factory.
They obviously don't go to the Gas Factory.
right,
And that's how me
obviously.
and the Gas Factory kind of like linked up, because like I said, I like to spread my connections and spread the people that I've met. So we were able to come together with a partnership, and you know what I mean? I only rock with them. Like, you know what I mean? Until you know what I mean? That's all I'm smoking. Anytime you see FrankieOG smoking, it's the Gas Factory.
And they
Like,
have
Gas
really good
Factory,
Kush.
motherfucker.
That's all I'm gonna
it's-
say.
Yeah, whatever it is he's
God
smoking.
damn.
Yeah, the Gas Factory.
Whatever it is
bro.
he's smoking.
Right.
It's that Kush.
It's Gas Factory approved. you
Yeah,
feel
for
me?
sure.
Oh,
For
man.
sure. So like right now, I feel like I'm working my way up to be a legendary stoner, because everywhere I go, everybody knows I got the weed.
He
on
smokes
me.
Kush.
Yeah, he got
He
you
got
know.
it.
And everybody like now I don't get the FrankieOG thing confused no more. They're like, oh, FrankieOG, they see me smoking big, but like, oh, I get it now. I pull
yeah.
up big bag of weed.
I'm good.
So it's like
I'm high.
I feel like I'm making my way up the ranks right now.
Hey, you on the Puff Puff Pass podcast?
Exactly, I'm on the Puff- I'm
want-
on the
you
Puff
want more-
You
Puff
just made a
Pass-
whole nother level,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
You
And
just went up a whole nother level,
even
man.
shit like that, it's cool too. And like
Yesterday's price ain't today's price.
exactly type
Oh my
shit.
God.
You know what I mean?
And tomorrow's price is the old price, so don't even worry about it.
and then it just like it even made it make more sense with like the whole like Nug Life and FrankieOG collaboration. I feel like that even added
Right.
more
No,
It just
really
made
good.
sense for you
It
guys to
makes
work.
sense even more,
It's just funny
like-
that you guys' names were
exactly.
what Fire.
You know what I mean? So that's just cool too, because like now I feel like we can take that to a whole other lane and just start making stoner anthems and shit, bro. Like we got some stoner anthems for y'all in 2022,
damn.
bro. Like
We are-
oh my god,
We're ready, man.
Let's
This is
do
the type
it.
of shit that like I'm listening to in my car on the way home, and like I just start screaming because I'm like, let's fucking go, like.
Throw some
They,
Kush.
they can't fuck with me, like they can't fuck with us, like type shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like as an artist, if you don't have music that makes you do that, you need to start making music that makes you do that. You know what I
That's the
mean?
secret right there.
Facts.
Do it for you, nobody else, man.
That's facts.
Shit. All right. Well, shit. We covered the new projects. Covered all the shit. Well, not all the shit. What do you prefer, my man? Blunts,
Oh.
joints,
You know what? That's
the
tough.
glass. You
That's
feel
so
me?
tough because like
Vaporizers.
I used to be like straight joints, nothing but joints, papers, and then I started smoking backwoods. Like I want to say like 6 months ago, bro.
Sheesh.
That was backwoods all day.
Yeah. Like now, I majority of the time smoke backwoods, but like I stopped rolling up so much throughout the day. Like that was one reason why I stopped smoking joints, and then I started smoking backwoods because I could smoke like 1 or 2 backwoods in a day.
Be straight.
Yeah, and in between, I'm hitting my bong or I'm eating edibles or like I'm taking dabs. You know
Or
what I
you're drinking
mean?
these little juices right here.
Lemonades or like whatever I get. You know what I mean? It's cool, dope shit, bro. Like different. Like and now I'm also like appreciating the different types of high, because before I'd be like, nah, just roll that shit, let's just smoke. I don't want an edible, I don't want this, but like I'm appreciating the different ways to get high now. Like I wake up, I'm like, I'm not gonna smoke today, I'm gonna sip this drink to see how it makes me feel. Like let me
Right,
see
I
if this
feel
shit
you.
really gets me high, and it, like I'm like, damn, this shit really works. Because like you drink that little Kool-Aid or whatever, and you're like, all right, I'm cool, and then like an hour later you're like, what the fuck, why am I so high? And like, that juice really fucking smacking me right now. Like,
Bruh.
what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, right now I've been buying backwoods. I'm not gonna lie, but I roll papers too, bro. Like if if I don't have backwoods, I always got papers on me. It's nothing to roll a quick doobie. You know what I mean? So I smoke everything now. I would say
for sure.
I've kind of changed my perspective.
That's
and
a part of
opened
the
my mind.
leveling up process of
I think so.
stonership.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I got to get back on my paper tip and stop smoking so
Feel
many
you.
backwoods
I
for
feel you.
sure.
It's just better for you that way.
Exactly, it's healthier. And I used to be one to preach that shit all the time, so I hear shit from the homies all the time now. Like,
you
what happened
changed up, huh?
What happened to papers? What happened with papers? I'm like, bro, I know, but this wood is hidden different.
Right.
It's
all
only
This-
6 months.
This
all right?
wood, but this
Smacking.
but this backwood is just smacking a little different. And I can stuff as much weed as I did in the backwood.
Hey.
And I can do it in a joint too, but it's like
It's not as good.
it's not gonna. It's just not. Yeah.
It's not the same at all.
Yeah.
At all.
I feel
At all.
It's not the same. It's
Come
just not-
on.
You can't beat a good blunt. You can't beat a good blunt,
Yeah, I was
bro.
feeling like it was a backwood day today.
Right.
Man, when you popped out with them bitches, bro, I was like, whoa.
Dan wants to smoke.
All
Kush.
right. bet.
Even with
I was
Scooby
like,
texted
my
me
son
like, "Hey man,
right
like, what do
here."
you prefer, like joints or like blunts?" And I'm like, "Bro, honestly, like right now I've been smoking mad backwoods, but I smoke both." I was like, "When I smoke, what?"
You know, we offer options over here.
Yeah,
you
I
feel
appreciate
me? Whatever
that.
you
That
like.
shit was dope. I appreciate that shit, bro. I'm stoned right now.
Mm.
Hella stoned. Nah, but yeah, like legendary stoner status is where I want to be, and I know I'll get there for sure.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I believe in you getting there, man.
Thank you, bro. Much
shit.
love. For real, the Puff Pass podcast wanted me on this motherfucker, so
Hey.
I'm making my way.
Rolling up.
Shit.
Making my way.
Yo, so all right, the way we end things over here, man, it's a game called Puff Puff and Pass.
Oh
all right?
shit, okay.
So we're gonna give you 3 names, right? Hypothetically, they all want to get high with you. You feel me? So if a person doesn't smoke in real life, for the game, they want to get high with you.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. So Dan, do you have any names at all?
No, go for it.
Okay,
I'm
cool,
here-
'cause
yeah,
I got- I-
I had a feeling. Yeah,
He's rubbing his hands,
Right.
and Dan's like, nah, that's all you, bro.
Scooby look like he ready.
He got it. He
Nah,
got
Scooby
it.
look like he ready.
We're playing the legendary status, stoner type deal.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
legendary status, puff,
do it.
puff,
Probably
and
the best
pass
one right
game.
Let's go.
Round.
We got Dizzy Wright.
Okay.
Right.
We got Currency.
Currency.
And then we have Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
And I got a puff with 2 and pass 1.
Yes, sir.
And then tell us
Why?
why you're passing on that third person. You know what I mean?
So you gave me Dizzy,
Snoop.
Currency and Snoop.
Currency, and Snoop.
Man.
Oh, you gave me a hard one because whoever I gotta tell to go.
That's a good one.
I mean, if it
I'ma
makes you feel better,
no,
yo.
no, I got it. I made my mind up.
Okay.
I made my
it's
mind up.
done.
I made my mind up.
Done.
So I'm a puff with Currency and Dizzy Wright, and I'm gonna have
Hey.
to tell Snoop to go.
Oh.
Hey.
And the only reason I didn't put Snoop in that until Dizzy to go is because I got a song with Dizzy right.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that shit dropped on the Beat Dispensary too. Shout out to Nug Life.
Hey, for real.
Yeah, shout out to Nug Life for that.
Yeah.
And I haven't got a chance to meet him in person yet, so I definitely want to puff with him and kind of like build
his
off of
brain a
that.
bit.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
build
yeah.
off that
Okay.
because Nugs told me when they were conversating about it, he really complimented the hook and the verse that I did. So like he was really fucking with it, and like that's the reason that kind of pushed him more towards the fuck with it. And when Nugs told me that, I was like, damn, that's fucking dope. So like I kind of know that if we link up in person, I'll bring him a nice bag of Kush, throw him a little half ounce and some real gas. He's gonna be like, okay, all right, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna kind of break the ice and you know what I'm saying, let him know like I'm here. You know what I mean?
Right.
We already did a track together. Like what's up, okay?
FrankieOG, what's the deal?
Yeah, type shit. And then Currency is just somebody that I look up to on the musical aspect. And like I said, he's just up there with the legendary stoners. And the way he moves is just very, very,
See the hospital.
very, yeah, very, very different. Very different, bro. He's fully independent. You know what I'm saying? For the people that don't know, he used to be with like Cash Money.
Used to be, yeah.
Yeah, and got out of that because he just like from what like I've heard from him say, it just wasn't his scene. It just wasn't what he wanted to do. And like I think he's made one of the biggest comebacks from an artist of like as an artist
Right.
that anybody has done.
You're not lying there.
Cause he's only getting bigger. Like you thought, it's only excelling.
You thought he hit his limit.
Nah, bro, it's like excel. Like
Right.
it's fucking crazy to see it. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like from the merch to the cars to the music to the just everything, bro. Everything, bro.
the
You see
label,
that shit
yeah.
really
Shout
elevated.
out
Yeah, to the
Jet Life
label,
Recordings.
Jet Life,
Yeah,
Jet Life Recordings. Yeah, like you know what I mean. Now it's to the point where Currency has built his name up enough to where he's gonna put all his homies on now. You know what I mean? Jet Life is next up. You know what I mean? Like, and what's cool is like I was just going back and forth in Twitter DMs with Ty. You know what I mean? Y'all know who Ty is? Ty is like another artist from Jet Life. That's fuck, I forgot who's his dad is locked up right now. BG. BG's son.
Okay.
Yeah, BG's son is TY, and that's like one of Jet Life's main artists, you know what I'm saying? And I was just going back and forth in the DMs on some weed shit, you know what I'm saying? Telling him to tap in with me when he comes in Cali and shit. So like, you know what I mean? Like that's another reason why I would be like, yo, smoke a Currency.
Right.
Because I was just going back and forth with one of his
that would
artists
just
in the DMs.
solidify the whole
Yeah,
thing.
you know what I mean? So it would just be dope. It would just be dope. Like,
So
to do shit like
why are
that.
you passing on Snoop, man?
Just because I haven't had any type of interactions with anybody around him or anything right now, so it just wouldn't make sense at this moment. I would just be
more
like kind of being,
strategic
I'd kind of be more
reasoning.
of a fanboy and just want to smoke bud and get some game from him. But like, I feel like I could build something with the other people if I met them.
Well, yo, Snoop's finna hear this shit and change that shit up. He's finna be like, yo, I gotta smoke with Frankie now. You feel me? Yo, fuck
He's
this.
like, oh, he don't think that I got game. Nah, I fuck with you, Snoop. I fuck with you, Snoop. They put me in a bad position, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Nah, yeah, much love, man.
Absolutely. Thank you for pulling up.
Yeah,
bro.
thank you,
Nah,
bro.
thank you for having me, bro. This shit was dope. We talked about some dope shit. You know what I mean? It was cool. It
I
was
just
cool.
finished
fuck with all you.
I just finished my motherfucking.
Ooh.
He gonna be feeling good.
Nice tonight.
I saved mine for tomorrow because I gotta, you know what I'm
Put
saying?
that shit on
One
some
more day
ice.
of work type of
Put
deal.
that shit on some ice.
Bruh.
You gonna be straight,
Yeah,
bro.
I'll get
man.
another one. We out you. Hey,
Yeah.
man, appreciate you, bro.
Nah,
Frankie
much
OG.
love, man.
Bro, just
Much
one more
love.
for you.
The Puff
Make
Puff
sure
Pass
y'all-
podcast.
Make sure y'all go follow Frankie
Oh,
OG
just right.
97
Tell you to
on
tap yourself in,
Instagram,
bro.
Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, website coming soon. Follow the Gas Factory 909 on all social medias as well, man. They'll get you right, man. Much love to the Puff Puff Pass
shit.
podcast. Make sure you go follow everybody that's a part of this shit. Dan Ganja, Scoobs, Rio, Noises. You know what it is.
We
man.
out here.
Sir.
Arson,
Hey.
King Arson.
King Arson.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Obi-Wan,
Arson,
fool.
yeah.
Yeah, we want everybody, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
love.
yeah.
Batman.
Anybody I missed, much
Yeah.
love, man. Shout out Puff Puff Pass podcast, man. Frankie OG.
Absolutely. Thank you. And on that note, I just finished up rolling mine. I'm going to let you guys finish up rolling yours. It's been the Puff Puff Fast Podcast. Scoop Dizzle, Dan Ganja, King Arson, Frankie OG, Godfather Rito, Noises, you feel me?
Me and his bitch.
Everybody, we deep in this motherfucker.
Everybody.